What up?
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top.
Tap in. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Michael, Shawn, Jay Black, Shawnee Scott, Sexy Mo not in the building today, or not on the screen today. Yeah. So shout out to Sexy Mo. She's feeling better. All right. I don't know if the cramps have gotten worse. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my God.
What? I'm just wondering. Like, I know them. We talked about it yesterday. For those who don't know, Shawnee wasn't on the show.
Oh Lord.
Sexy Mo wasn't on the show.
Yeah.
So guys got to really talk about what they really don't know about menstrual cycles. Like, we really got to talk about what we don't know. So it was a great conversation between me and Jay. Like, we don't even know. Like, I just know I got 3 daughters. So I understand that menstrual cycles will tear a woman down. You want to really get at a woman, let her have some bad menstrual cycles where things is crawling up and killing her stomach, and y'all will roll up in a little fetal position and sit in a dark room.
Yeah, toughen up. Get some thick skin, women.
Shut up, Jay. Shut up. And you would be the main one that if it happened to you, you couldn't handle just a mild cramps.
Somebody mentioned something about they got kits out there they sell on Amazon where you can reenact giving birth or something. I said, well, why would I want to go through that? I was born a man. Like, I made it. Like, I don't want to go through that.
I'm not built for. I think I'm built for cramps. But I'm not built.
You are.
No, I think I know it gets irritating because I know women like, yo, you're not built for cramps. I've had certain painful situations that's going on, but you know what? I'm not signing up for that shit every month.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm not signing up for that.
25 to 28 days.
Like a mortgage payment, like every month.
Yeah, I'm not signing up for it.
Yeah,
like my oldest literally had to go to the we talked about it with Jay Black and we talked about it yesterday. My oldest literally had to go to the doctors and we had to make some specific changes in her life. So that's how bad it got.
Yeah,
that's how bad it got. So, but there are a lot of women who got regular menstrual cycles. I don't know what Mo has. I don't know if she's got the thing called earthquake. I don't know what she has.
She got the earthquake.
I don't know what she got.
Y'all are sitting up here making a joke out of this, and
I'm playing.
Definitely not a laughing matter.
I'm playing. I'm just playing.
You got that earthquake.
If you got that earthquake.
I'm sorry, Mo. I don't know. No. Mike started it, and I just co-signed. That's all.
But let's be clear. It's serious. Like, it's a serious thing.
Very serious. No laughing. No sad.
Look, y'all want to really, y'all want me to really get people pissed off. I tell all the young athletes at 18 get a vasectomy.
Mm-hmm.
I tell all the women when they hit once they hit 39, get a whole hysterectomy.
No. You don't do that because you cannot put it back and then you can't have kids.
It's over.
No.
At 40, we don't want no more. We don't want no more.
No.
Like,
you really don't want to handle kids at 40 anyway. Like, who really wants to give a
unless
kid,
you Holly Berry, unless you somebody with money.
I mean, I'm open to have another kid.
Shawnee, we will adopt.
And I'm 40.
We will adopt, Shawnee. We'll adopt. We'll adopt some kids from Honduras or something.
No, I can carry a baby. I can have a baby.
Yeah,
but then you can't work. Why
I can't work? I work.
Because then you're gonna get big, and then next thing you know, you're gonna be on bed rest. But we need you.
Yeah, I probably will be on bed rest.
I'm just picturing 5 years later trying to keep up with that 5-year-old at 45, or you're 40 having a kid. Like, I don't know.
I'm good with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You just stay active.
Like, I know by the time I'm going to be, and I've seen this generation now, at 60, I'm still playing basketball.
Good morning, action. Yeah, I'm still running around with my kids.
Yeah, being active is something that's up to you. Like, being active and staying and keeping yourself right is up to you. If you want to just sit down and just if you want to act old, be old.
Yeah.
But my thing
It's
is
a
like
mindset, huh?
Yeah, that's all a mindset. Because I know when our parents turned a certain age, we thought they were ancient. But at the same time, our parents did act kind of ancient. They ain't run around with us. Like our parents didn't run around with us and be like, yo, we're gonna run and we're gonna do this and whatever. They it was like a badge of honor to get old. So they'd be like, yo, let me smoke this cigarette and then yeah, so somebody pass me a turkey leg. And now you can't do that. Like when Jay-Z might have said the most genius thing ever when he said 40 is the new 30.
No, 40 is 40.
No, it's not. When my mom turned 40, I thought I prayed that night.
Good morning, Kathy.
You prayed what?
I was like, Mom. I said, God, make sure my mom's good. Because she done hit 40.
Oh, Lord.
That was it. That was over the hill, huh? That was it.
Yeah.
40 is the new 30, especially in the culture. Like, you think about it. And I said this on stage many a time. My parents, the generational gap when we were in the car, my parents never knew one song that I was listening to. Ever. My mom didn't know one song that I was listening to on my Walkman.
That's true.
Good point.
Yeah.
We know not 100%, but we know 60% of the songs.
Yeah.
My parents would have never known what TikTok was. They would have never known Snapchat. They would have never known none of that. The fact that we still know some of these rappers' names doesn't even make any goddamn sense.
Yeah.
The fact that I was listening to Lil Baby in the gym yesterday on the treadmill, I was like, I'm not supposed to be listening to him. But that's the whole change. Our parents were totally I was literally dissecting his lyrics, going like, wow, this kid is really nice. Our parents ain't know nothing about that.
Nah.
That's facts.
But the actions comment. If I get back to that, then no, ain't no baby going in this body.
I'll get back to the swimsuit. For those on IG, Shani posted a picture of her in the swimsuit back before she had any children. And, you know, and
that's what we call the fast ass picture.
When she was a fast ass.
I mean that in no disrespectful way. I just know when you have weapons of mass destruction, you use them. When you have weapons of mass destruction, you use them. That bathing suit didn't make no goddamn sense.
What's wrong with my bathing suit?
It's just a good thing that we are mature adults now and we met each other in a different place, in a different time, in a different realm. Because I'd have been whispering in your ear and my bottom lip would have touched your earlobe. Like, that was really good. That was Stacy on IG Live. Stacy pop up every time I talk about a bitch. Listen, no, I'm sorry. Shawty, I mean, that wasn't about you. That wasn't about you. That was not about you. That was
the timing wasn't
Stacy pop up in 1 second. Like, it take 1 second to me talk about an ovary. And Stacy's like, hello, is it me you're looking for?
What are we talking about here?
Good morning, Stacy. Oh, all right, hold up. All right. Autumn and Akela, today are my twins' birthdays. Today are my I called them at midnight. Happy birthday, twins. They're asleep right now.
Happy birthday, Autumn and Michaela.
Akela. Ooh, don't say you know.
Oh, all the A's. That's right.
Triple A, yeah.
I see the M, the S, and the 3 A's.
Yes. Triple A. So happy birthday. I called them at midnight. They were like, Dad, you're not going to call me. I hate when kids act like they don't really like the fact that I'm going to call you at midnight. They're like, Dad, are you trying to say you're going to call me at midnight? And I'll say, yes, I'm calling you both at midnight because midnight begins your birthday. Because you know we were born at 8 something. I'm like, yeah, I get it. But I'm calling you at midnight. And they're like, whatever, Dad. Then when I call them at midnight, they wide awake. And I'm like, and they try to act like they try to play it. I'm like, oh, you really called? Yes, Dad always calls, damn it. I called. Happy birthday.
What time was they born? When they were born? Was they born in the morning, the evening?
No, it was the evening. I think it was the evening. I think Stacy told me it was like 8:40.
I think Stacy told me.
No, Stacy told me. I know it was nighttime. Dog,
you were there, right?
Listen.
Like, yeah, were you there?
Listen, if I sit up here and tell you I wasn't drinking, I'm a lie. It was 8.
God.
It was nighttime. I think it was 8:46.
He said that like she went by herself and did it. She said, Mike, I'll be back. I'm gonna go drop.
I was there.
Drop these kids off.
No, I was there.
Drop this little right quick. Get these babies out. Get these twins out.
Let me tell you something. I was working.
Morning,
I was working at Hot 97 then. So just imagine what I had to do to drive from New York back to Jersey, which is a 2-hour drive. Then check out the house to make sure everything was good. Then go there. And then they're like, put these scrubs on or whatever. Mind you, I'm handling a vicious alcohol problem. Honestly, I should get brownie points for how I held that down and how I literally. I cut an umbilical cord.
Wow,
I cut an umbilical cord, and I remember everything. I looked because she had a cesarean. I had to look through the little curtain and check out what was going on. They were pulling my little twins. They were pulling them out of her stomach. I was like, Jesus, we're not having sex for like another 2 years because they are pulling and shaking. I said, this is over. There's no sex happening after this.
Wait, was it two with twins? Is it one umbilical cord or two?
That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah.
No, I don't even know. I know I cut. They were like,
I cut something.
No, because I honestly I could be totally wrong, but they feed out the situation, and Autumn didn't get enough food. Akela took the food, so I'm thinking it was one of. I'm not sure. I'm not.
Who was born first?
Oh, that's a good.
There's a lot of questions. We got extensions.
Wait.
You don't know
Akela was born. Akela was born first.
Well, Stacey told me when she had.
Akela was born. No, Akela was born first. Like Jay wants to play me. I know more details about this than Jay knows. If I actually quizzed him about all his kids, he wouldn't know a damn thing.
Dang.
He wouldn't know shit.
All your kids, like you got 10 kids.
Yeah, I don't know what's out there in that world, but that's funny.
Jay didn't even have scrubs on for his. Like he didn't even have scrubs on when he was in the delivery. Real talk.
I don't remember. I don't remember that.
Two cords.
One sack, 2 cords.
Thanks,
you said what?
Ashley.
I don't remember that dad having on scrubs or any. Well, it was a lot of people in the room with me. My cousin was there, my mom was there, and their dad was there.
That's because y'all had to get in a barn.
We had them in the hospital.
No, I'm playing. No, but your kids were born before mine, correct? Or after? No, they were born after.
Your kids are older than mine.
Yeah, they maybe put the scrubs on and put the little booty things on, little light.
Oh, maybe because she had a C-section. Because that's like surgery. I did natural.
I have no idea. All I know is that we went up in there and then when we walked in, they pushed her in. I walked in and somebody said, because in Jersey at that point, we had worked on Hot 97, but we had worked in Philadelphia radio for a long time. Hey, who has twins running through the family? You, Mike, or the mother? The mother, because there's no twins in my family. It was Stacy that had twins.
Oh,
well, Stacy's family had twins or whatever. Because when the twins came, I was like, oh, I said it's all good, but we ain't got trouble. Yeah. Anyway, back at y'all cats on the IG live.
She got identical boys, and they're 11.
Oh, dope. And they do have a connect. They do have a connection that is super like different than anything else. But when we were working on Hot 97, and we worked in Philly, so everybody knew us. Not everybody, sorry, but people knew of us. So I had my scrubs on, I had my blue stuff, I had the little booties on, and everything like that. And I walked in. I don't even know why I walked in. Alcohol so bad. I don't know why they brought me in to where it was gonna go down. And somebody said, "What up, Michael Shawn? I swear on everything I love." And somebody said it, and I was like, "Not today, y'all. Not today."
What do you mean? They show love.
I don't know how you know me.
Hospital, you're about to
I don't know.
Kids.
I don't know how you know me. I don't know how you think you know me. But not today. It's all about my twin. But all I know is somebody said it like on some old, hey, Michael Shawn, like that, like on like you about to start a conversation. No, bitch, not today. No.
I remember when you said on the radio when you was coming at, when you said this,
yeah, They wanted to actually be like, yo, no. And God, if I wish I would have had a hoodie on. Stephanie, bet you hope not to get too close and fall in. Fall in what?
Dum, dum, bum, bum.
Sean Robbins on IG Live saying, good morning, Takeover Legends.
Morning.
What's going on over there?
So you had the twins. It's their birthday today. You cut the umbilical cord, but you don't know what time of the day it was, how many cords you cut, but you know you was there and you cut it.
It's 8:46 at night.
You got the exact time.
Oh, now you got the time. So what you get the girls for their birthday?
Wow. Oh, well, that's, all I know is that I looked at my bank account and I saw what went out. So everything got.
You didn't go get them something like, okay, girls, this is for you from Dad.
Shawnee, I'm in Texas.
I understand.
No. I took them on just real quick. I went home for that weekend, and that's why we went to Six Flags, and then we went to we did like 2 events simply because I knew I was going to be there because I was supposed to have a comedy show today. So that's why I was supposed to be in Oklahoma City today, but that show got pushed back. So I took them the weekend. The weekend before we went to Six Flags, and then what was before Six Flags? There was a movie they wanted to go see, and then yesterday Stacy took them out to go get with the grandmoms and everything like that. With Stacy's mom, they went out there because my dad's on the hospital. They went out there and got whatever they wanted to get for each other. So they got tons of gifts. They got tons of everything. Nice. which is the problem with why we should not be teaching our kids this.
How old are they today?
15.
Ooh, you almost got grown women.
15. Monty's 17 and they are 15, and they it's kind of scary because they're in high school, but they started as freshmen at 14 and sophomores they're going to be 15. So yeah, they're 15. The girls are 15. Oh, and then I was on FaceTime and you're listening to Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend and you're watching us. I'm listening to Autumn, so I call Autumn. And I call Autumn and I'm like, happy.
Click.
I wish a mother would click. And she's looking like, I'm like, happy birthday. And I'm giving her the whole business and she's trying to act like she's too cool for the room, but she's giggling because she knows her dad's funny in real life. And she's like, oh, no, okay. Now, I hear Caleb is on FaceTime with her group of friends, right? Mm-hmm. They're like, what are Gayla doing? And she's like, she's talking to them. You know the word bruh or bro irritates me, right?
Bruh.
Oh, man.
Bruh. It's either bro or bruh. I just think everybody overdoes bruh. It just works my nerves. Mm-hmm. Like it's the most overused slang word we've had. It's the most I can't even think of another word that has been more overused than bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Or you feel me? You feel me irritates me. You feel me?
That's in the top 5. That's in the top 5.
Top 5.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Those are top 5 legendary, but bruh. Because when people say, you know what I'm saying, and people say, you feel me? They don't say it the way these people say, bruh. Everybody says, bruh, like it's the last thing you're ever going to say in your goddamn life. Everyone's like, bruh. It don't matter. It could be, we can order food in the drive-through line, and we don't get our fries. And you look to the person like, yo, bruh. Bruh, we ain't get our fries.
They ain't in here. Yo.
They ain't in here, bruh. Bruh, they ain't hit it. Moral of the story is I heard a killer call one of her people bruh. And I was about to jump through the goddamn.
She wasn't even talking to you.
Yeah, she was in her other conversation.
She was talking, and they were like, she was like, bruh, I was like, what the did she just say? Yo, I hate that word, bruh. Because actually, bro is a word. Bruh is a sound. Bro is a word.
Is bro a word? Or is that
bro
short?
Is BR, like Warner Brothers would be short, would BRO.
Yeah, it's abbreviation for brothers.
But bruh is just a damn noise. Bruh. That ain't even a full goddamn sentence. Bruh, laugh out loud. With over exhale breath. Yeah. Like you're exhausted. You're all tired and everything like that. You're like, bruh. And you just said what's up to somebody, dog.
What's up, bruh?
What?
Nah, if I say bro, that's just like me cussing you out. If that come at the end of the sentence, then I'm cussing you out.
With the bro.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
bro
say,
means you're
look,
mad.
bro. Look, bro. That you done did something that is like, what are you on?
Well, at least you use it like you have defined moments on how you use it. Bro means you're mad. Bruh means you're just telling a story. Like bruh is like bruh. You know, we went to the so and so. Just annoying. I couldn't believe I heard one of my twins say bruh. And she said it like she was confident. Like she had said it for like 6, 12, 13, 15 million times. And she was like, bruh, I can't believe.
You
And
gotta
she,
embrace them.
oh,
You
Jesus.
gotta
All right.
embrace the lingo, embrace them. So they 15. Happy birthday, girls. Mike
Happy
was
birthday,
there. He cut the
girls.
umbilical
Happy
cord.
birthday.
Yes. That's good to be there. Your present father. That's good. You ain't alive.
How the hell is
But you
Stacey?
you don't get brownie points though, by the way. I know you said brownie points. It's
Brownie points
expected
for
of
what?
us. For whatever. Anything being a father, every female say you're supposed to do that. So we don't get any brownie points for being good dads.
I never asked women for brownie points. Like I don't care.
We don't get brownie points for being good moms.
No, I really don't
We get
care.
brownie points.
I don't care what anybody. I know what I do. Like I don't get into the whole dialogue with everybody else. Like I don't get into that whole dialogue with I get brown. I don't give a about anything. I don't care about none of y'all, bro. Y'all don't listen. When my kids, when Monty was in the hospital, I was there even when I was at clubs. I was leaving clubs, being in there when she had asthma attacks. Can't nobody tell me nothing about being there for my kids. So I don't even get involved in that conversation. Like we do those topics because we have a show. But ain't nobody gonna be like, I need brownie points, bitch. I mean, mother effer and B word on both sides. I wish I would need brownie points to prove to y'all that I'm there. Dog, when there was a situation, my daughter told me the craziest thing ever. My daughter said something happened in school and you were in Texas. Mm-hmm. And somebody tried to say, I couldn't make it there. And she told that person, my dad was in Texas and my dad got on a plane that afternoon and was in my face that morning. Don't ever tell me, no, whatever it takes to get there. I thought it was like, he woke me up. Mm-hmm. He got on a plane from Texas and woke me up. So I wish I would ask somebody for some goddamn brownie points.
Kelly says she felt that when she felt your passion with the
no. I'm trying to
I felt that B. I felt that B.
B. I said that B.
Said B.
Happy gift
and
birthday.
Shawn don't like this. Wow. That right there. He said, what did he say? Shawn said the something, you feel me? And this.
The feel me is always dead. Yeah,
the front hand too. Like when people's talking, I said, it's like, ooh, stop clapping. We are not at church.
Why is it when you're arguing with somebody who does that clap, you want to punch them in big clap? Like when somebody starts doing somebody starts like, so what? You want to catch them right after, like in the middle, and then poof. But you can't.
You can't control yourself. What are you clapping your hands for?
Yeah, it's showtime at the Apollo for us, y'all. It's always showtime. It's always showtime at the Apollo. So go ahead, Jay. What's next? Because I'm about to call Stacey and wonder why. How are you on IG Live? Shouldn't you be at work?
Don't worry about what she got going on. She got
I worry about everything.
She got it under control.
She said she ain't got no cake. Like the cake was supposed to be later on. Now I want to be a part of. All right, go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
On my mama, yeah. On my mama, bro. On my mama.
Whatever.
You know what I hate? I hate when people shout out to Aristotle on the IG Live. You know what I hate? When people say some real trifling, some real like hood sexual stuff, and they say on God. You should not be able to say on God.
It's a hood sexual.
Like when you be like, yo, you going tonight? We going to strip club, smack these asses, and be like, on God, I'm gonna be here. How can you say on God?
Like the sex baking company, right?
Yeah.
Say on. Oh yeah. Shorty sent us the picture of the sex baking company. First of all, I'm mad because I'm so confused. I Shawnee sent a group text of a truck that says the Sex Bacon Company, right? And normally when we send stuff and everybody joins in, I'm normally the last one. I'm normally late on it. So I get on it. I go like, I don't get this. Like, I don't understand the Sex Bacon Company, and it's in a truck. So I'm like, are there pigs in the trucks that are strippers? Like
strippers.
like, I don't even know. I still don't know. Sex,
bro.
now
They said they got sausages. They got tightly packed meats. That's what the truck said. I was like, what the world?
But it's Sex Bacon, and then Shawnee was like, Jay Black would love this because for those who don't know, Jay Black can't go. He can't go a day in the morning without 3 pieces of bacon. But the fact that it said Sex Bacon, what's Sex Bacon Company? I guess Dirty Pig. Dirty Pigs. I don't know, Stephanie. I don't know. She sent the picture. I don't know if we have it. I don't know if you can get it because it made me giggle, but it made me giggle because I'm immature. Like, I'm so immature because there's got to be a logical reason why there's a truck that says Sex Bacon. Kathy, thank you. Happy 15th birthday, young ladies. And y'all can wait for that Sweet 16 birthday party.
Oh,
and
the party's coming. The party.
Ooh, yeah.
Definitely. I thought Puerto Rican celebrated at 15, though.
No, the quinceañera is really like a Mexican thing.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no disrespect, but
no,
like
I thought that's Puerto Rican. Okay.
Yeah, Sweet 16.
So let's focus back on Sweet 16. Sweet 16.
I don't even understand why we allowed white people to get us to do dumb stuff like this. Like,
what, the 15?
They shouldn't spend that much money on a Sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
So. You really shouldn't. Like, it's just some white people thing. Ooh, it's symbolic and stuff like that.
2 big gifts. So you gotta get 2 cars.
Yeah, it's just it's stupid dummy stuff. Whoever invented the quinceañera, who said, let me explain something. When somebody, shout out to my Mexicans, y'all invented the quinceañera and somebody, she becomes a woman. She don't pay one goddamn bill. It's like when the Jewish people have the bar mitzvahs and they're 13. He's now a man. No, he's not.
Going to the 8th grade.
No, he's not. It's some stupid shit that y'all create. Like, it's so dumb. Like sweet 16s. And she becomes what? What happens, y'all? She comes right back to my house. Same thing. Probably a sophomore or junior in high school. But the thing like the bar mitzvah is like, he becomes a man now. Get out of here. I don't even want to get in trouble. He's not even circumcised. Shut your ass.
Not even circumcised. Never stops.
Gotta pull that skin back. Stop.
Never stops.
I'm so glad I'm circumcised. That's a different story. If you're not, God bless. Because I know you got a lot of maintenance that got to go on. There's a lot of maintenance. So, I don't want to get. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Sex Bacon Company. What does that mean? What does that mean? And where were you, Shawnee, when you took this picture?
I think the word might be cut off, though. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know.
I was in Tyler.
Oh, you're right, Jay. I didn't even notice that. So what could be in front of sex?
Complex? No, it's too long.
Complex?
Sussex? I don't know.
Yeah, y'all have
no, wait, it ain't Plex. P-L-E-X, yeah.
You can't be complex.
Yeah. No, it can't be.
I think it says hard sex. No, I'm playing. Sex Bacon Company. I don't know what that is.
Either way, I brought some stock. In it, so we good. I see the potential. I saw the potential.
Stephanie says, post it, show us, man. I tripped out driving to Missouri from Dallas. I saw a come and go gas station. Come and go gas station. Wow. I mean, technically it makes sense. I felt like Biff from Back to the Future owned this change. Come and go gas station.
Come and go. Wordplay.
Awful.
But if it would have been worse if it was a C.
That really would have been bad.
I bet you got to pay more letters for the come, COME, come and go gas. So they was like, let's shorten it.
For the E, that E is going to break the bank, huh?
No, you just never know what the budget was. You never know. You never know. Come and go gas. Now I've been to some of them trucker stops. There is some coming and going in them places.
Essex Bacon
Oh,
Company.
Kathy thinks it may be Essex that for the
So
company,
crack the case.
which makes a lot of sense.
Shawnee was trying to actually get us revved up, to, crack the case.
Mhm.
Sean Robinson, let me find out Jay Black got a
Oh,
bacon company.
yeah.
I think he may, Sean.
The day he gets a bacon company is the day I open a vodka company. The one thing we don't need is him having a bacon company. I just like the fact that he says there's only like 3 pieces of bacon in the morning time. That, to me, as much as we kill him, that's moderation. That's not bad.
Very much. Yeah, we have to watch what we eat. Is what I consider this a wellness Wednesday. That's my advice of the day. In moderation, you can eat your bacon.
You only eat 3 pieces.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean,
at the Cracker Barrel, you had more than 3.
Well, that was a special. Anytime you go out and then you got to do extra bacon.
You had like
the bacon is never thick and crispy. So
this is exactly why I don't go out with any females I'm not having sex with, because they notice everything. Like if you're having sex with me, I can lie to you. Shawnee noticed how many slices of bacon that you had for no damn reason. There's no reason for her to pick that up, and she knew that you had 6.5 pieces of bacon.
And then he was complaining that they ain't bring him no extra ones for messing up.
Yeah, it was too thin, crispy. Either way, I digress. We don't leave the bacon talk alone.
How is it living your life that picky? Like, I want to know. Like, I just want to know.
You call it picky?
Yeah, so, I want to know.
Wait, me having standards and accepting nothing but what I like?
You ain't got to snap off on me.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just trying to. How is it like you have to be that
serious real quick?
How you get that picky on everything?
No, it's not picky. Your standards. Like literally, we had some furniture delivered yesterday, and I saw the seam wasn't right. I said this seam is not even. It's a little bulge. Like it need a staple or something. So I reached out, and we got a $500 gift card because of that. So you don't let things fly. You speak up. You can speak your mind. I'm a proponent and supporter of speaking your mind. Something ain't right. Speaking your mind.
You didn't answer the question. Like you, all you did. This thing.
I just confirmed why it's okay to speak your mind.
No. That wasn't. My question was, how is it living life that picky? Not about. See, you went. Wait, let me finish. Picky dude. The first thing you did was say what you complained about. First of all, you told movers who didn't fucking make the couch.
Okay.
They had nothing to do with the scene. All they had to do was deliver the damn couch. There's nothing they did. They didn't have a needle and thread and was like, I did the scene. I'm saying in life, does it ever get exhausting to be as picky as you are about everything?
And I don't look at it as being picky. It's not being picky, though. I can't say it's tough being picky because I'm not. I just highlight when things aren't going according to plan. And I'm able to speak to that to make things better and moving forward.
You would never want to be the person, whatever, sales rep. You would never want to have to take care of you. Like, you would never have to actually take care of you.
I would, because I will be on point, and I'm going to make sure that
I just want your wife on the show. I just want to know how exhausting it has to be to every time y'all go somewhere that you decide that this ain't good enough. Like, I just want, oh my God, I would love to know what it's like to be that person because I've been with them. I know what it's like in a lower level. Every single thing is a nitpick. No,
it's not a nitpick. It's just speaking your mind. So you want what you pay for, like Kelly J said. You want stuff to be right. You want stuff to be right. Come on, Tam Tam. So it's okay to speak your mind. See, because Mike, you bite your tongue sometimes, and then afterwards you voice it to a family member or a friend, or like in that moment, it's okay to tell that person, "Dog, you dropped the ball," and let me explain why. Hey, you're not meeting expectations. Let me explain why. Or hey, this is not what I expected. It's okay. I don't mind making you feel uncomfortable with me calling you out. I don't mind. I'll leave that uncomfortable silence and let you wait for that. So yeah, I'm that guy to be able to. But I'm not going to be loud. I'm not rowdy, bowdy about it. I'm not going to do all that. But I'm gonna call you out on it in that moment. Absolutely. Why not? Mike, be friendly.
No, I just pay what I do. You want to keep it $1? I just pay extra and be like, yo, everybody's taking care of everything because I ain't nitpick the money.
No, it's but
whoa, let me finish. I don't nitpick the money. So when you nitpick the money, that's when things start getting shortchanged. So when you pay the extra, I just go like, y'all know this better be right. Y'all know everything better be right. I don't even get into, I done gave out the redemption, the coupons, the whatever. I got 70% off. No, I paid this amount of money and everything better be right. So
And if
to
it's not,
me,
so
then
if
I'm
furniture
not,
is not right, what
no,
are you
then
gonna
I'm
do?
not,
You
then
want
I'm
to
not,
accept
but
it?
I'm just saying we got two different styles. I'm not nitpicking then because I'm like, they already know off the door. I'm like, you might as well just take this back. I just got the receipt. This is what I paid. This is what I paid for it. So y'all might as well take this back. So I'm just saying, when it comes to nitpicking on everything, like you literally complain about the food that you and Shawnee were eating. We're not talking about furniture.
Not
You
complaining.
nitpick.
Setting expectations.
But my whole question was, and this is my thing. My question was, how is it? How do you keep that? How is it to? Because you always don't answer the question.
Because
You go into your.
it's not an answer to that because
No,
I'm
there is
being
an
me.
answer. No,
Is
the question is, how is it?
How is it being you, Jay?
You to be nitpicky on everything? Not your complaints, not what you complain about, not what you nitpicked about. The question. This is why you can't be a star. This is why you got to be behind the scenes because you will not answer the question on what is it like being that nitpicker all the time. Not what you complain about. What is it like?
I feel my life is great because I can speak to whatever I want to speak to. How about that?
Has your significant other ever been exhausted by your nitpicking?
Yes, absolutely. And she has expressed that, which I encourage her to express that.
But you're gonna keep on nitpicking.
Because I don't look at it as nitpicking. Just because I highlight a concern is not nitpicking.
Okay.
I highlight a concern.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
It's
ahead.
a concern. So therefore, let's move forward to work on that or to fix that problem. But just don't think I'm going to turn a blind eye to a problem. No, I'm not doing that.
Do you use
So-
the same intensity at nitpicking if the value is $10 or $500? Do you use the same intensity on it? Does it matter if what you're nitpicking about is $10 or $500?
That's a great question. And
I know. Don't compliment me. I know.
that's a
It's
really that's
no,
a
no,
really
no,
great
no, no.
question.
But you gotta understand. I'm confident. I'm insecure in a lot of things. One thing I'm not is asking questions. I know. Now answer the question.
I have no value. There's no dollar amount that will not get the response that is warranted in that scenario or for that item or whatever the
So it don't
concern is.
matter.
So it does not matter.
It could be 75 cents.
Mhm.
Yes, but
Yeah.
yes, that's a problem.
Because it's the principle for him.
Yes, correct. And a lot of times it's exactly Shiny.
Mhm.
It's not always about the money. It's the principle. Absolute. I will ride all the way out.
So how much time do you think in your life? Because chances are you're gonna live to like in your 70s, 80s. I hope you live to 100. No, I hope you live to 100. But
Okay.
Hispanic and black men are gonna be like 70s, 80s. How much time do you think you've wasted arguing over a nitpicking, I should say, over values that were under $10? Like how much time if you had to think like under $10? Under $10. Under $10.
And for you is that for me it'll bother me a day later if I didn't speak up. So
for me,
no, because you're saying
me,
like how much time I waste. It's not a waste for me because I'm
under
highlighting.
$10.
It's going to eat me up. I saw my lights flicker. We got bad storms here. It's for me. I have to be able to speak my mind. I have to. It'll eat me up more, Mike. I'm gonna lose more.
So you get more angry
if I don't
for something over $10. Okay, how about this? Under $5.
Mike, it don't matter the dollar amount. If something's wrong, I'm gonna highlight it. So you just don't always just eat everything. No, sometimes it depends, but I rarely do I just eat something and just not speak up on it because I think you need to know. Even if I take that loss, but I'm gonna let you know about it.
But you do know when it gets under $10, the person that even might be a waitress or waiter may not even know. Like they not part of conspiracy, dog. They're making hourly wage. They're getting nothing over this overlook. You do know that. You do. If you didn't get your hash browns on time,
and he didn't,
they're not getting any extra money for bringing your hash browns a little later. Like you do know that, right? Like they're not
Absolutely, I know that.
benefiting. So
Well,
basically,
they-
you're arguing to the person who hasn't created the
I don't
system.
argue.
No, you are no, you
Just because
do
I
no.
disagree with you don't mean I'm arguing.
no.
He's
I hate when
passive
people say that.
aggressive.
I
He's
hate
No,
when
passive
people say that.
aggressive, which is the worst. Passive aggressive is the worst person
I'm
to ever
not
deal
arguing because I disagree. I'm
with. Okay,
arguing.
passive aggressive. If we look up a definition, you are arguing, but you're doing it in a different way.
I'm not. I'm not
But my
arguing.
thing is, you do know the person that you're going at has nothing to do with the system that was created. That has nothing to do with the Cracker Barrel system. Has nothing to do
And
with
I
the
think
cook.
I think it's deeper than that. I think if there's a shortfall, a shortcoming related to her service, she has to be able to have that knowledge to identify there was a problem, to be able to address it and then smooth it out and show some empathy, what makes things easier.
And once
yeah.
again, we'll go back to the teacher that was just arrested, the hall monitor. You want all that from somebody who's damn near making $9 an hour. That's what you want. That's exact. You want
to
somebody
set the bar low for low expectations.
No.
People better.
I'm not expecting stuff from slave wages. Those are slave wages. $9 an hour for somebody who's dealing with people every single moment of her or his moment at work. That is disgusting. And your expectation for somebody who just brought the hash browns out slow? That's why I'm asking. How is it that dog? That's a lot. I just want to know how exhausting that has to be, especially for the person who that has to be exhausting.
Hey, I know my wife. We here. She deals with it. She'll highlight when things are getting overwhelming, and I'll be mindful. Or maybe I won't highlight this today, or maybe I won't bring this up.
I wish we knew how many minutes. I wish there was somebody who could calculate how many minutes we waste in life. And when life is over, it's over. How many minutes we waste stressing something that, number one, we can afford. Number one, it doesn't even change our financial situation. Number three, we're just doing it because that's what we want to nitpick about. It don't change nothing in our lives. Even if we win.
Oh, Lady Q checked in. She said it's super exhausting.
Even if we, thank you, Lady Q.
She changed her name too.
I see that. She changed her name.
There goes the more exhausting. It's exhausting on, it's like, it don't change nothing in the grand scheme of your life. It don't change nothing.
It does. You're training behaviors.
You didn't train anything. You didn't change anything. You don't change anything by that. What you did was you wasted another 15 to 20 minutes of your life. And mind you, there's a counter on your life, right? There's a counter. So we got like 12 billion minutes.
Okay.
And you wasted minutes.
So nothing's never bothered you after the fact, Mike? And you're like, man, I should have did this or should have said that?
If not about stuff like that, no.
Okay.
About people being disrespectful, yeah. But no,
you felt like you should have spoke up.
If somebody disrespected me or disrespected somebody and I didn't catch it at the time, but I'm not doing it over the hash browns coming over late, Jay. I'm not doing it.
I'm not saying it in that detail. What Kelly say? I can't lie. I agree with Jay Black on this part. In parts of this.
Because I was in customer service when I call any company. It's the expectation. When you call any company, he's at the Cracker Barrel. He's not calling a company.
He was mad because she didn't credit the stuff. I said, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
You still gonna give her a tip? Yes. She brought the stuff out.
No, it's not. It's just too much. It's too much of wasting time on stuff. Like I just go ahead. Like even when I get, I will say when the meal comes, I'm like, all right, you got the meal wrong, right?
Oh, you will highlight it. You won't just take that and just eat it wrong.
This is not right.
I ain't want onions on this.
But at the end of the day, when the tip is everybody goes like, I'm gonna make sure I don't tip them.
Yeah.
Was it changing in your life? Like it'd be one thing if I'm stuck on like every dime counts. Like and I get people, I get that. That's why I don't think you should be obligated to have to tip. If you put enough in a situation where you take your kids out and you're like, this is all I got, I get it. But at the end of the day, really, I'm not going to tip Oprah unless they were obviously rude. If they were rude, I get it. But it's like I ain't get enough onions or whatever. Like that's
I
exhausting.
ask you for a refill. You see my cup is empty. You
yeah,
forget,
he
and
was bad on
like
that too. He was like, "She see
you
we
got to
ain't
be
got nothing to
attentive.
drink."
Like now, I can't eat this food. Now it's getting cold because
my
you
God.
forgot to give me a refill on my drink. Like that's a problem for me. It is, and I can highlight that. I can let them know, or I can express that either from the tip or whatever.
So
But
did
I
you
have
just
that right
ask
as a
for a
person.
refill? Did you
I
ask for
did, and you forgot, and she forgot.
Okay.
So if you
So-
forget, and I'm like, man, I really need it now. My food is cold now. I don't even want to eat no more. Now I don't even want it. Now I'm ready to go.
You're the witness that the lawyer asks a question and just lets the person keep talking so the jury can see. You're the witness that you just ask a question and you go like this and you go like, I rest my case. I rest my case.
Mm.
I can't eat no more.
I don't want the food because now my moment is over now.
My moment.
Yes.
Bitch, is this sex? Are you having sex? Are you having sex with the omelet? I missed my moment.
And the bacon.
And the
So now
bacon.
You see why I sent the picture, Sex Bacon Company.
It's over. Like I don't want it now.
I missed my
Call
moment.
it stubborn, call it whatever you're gonna call it. But
You
now
sound like a
it's cold.
female that you're rubbing on her clit, and as you're rubbing on it, you miss a stroke. You do the wrong thing. It's like, I missed my moment. I'm done. I can't do it no more.
because you waiting and you waiting and you waiting and you looking like,
Oh my God. This.
really? Yes.
Oh my
No,
God.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh my God. You know what? I realized my drinking problem was caused because I had to ignore the stuff that Jay Black did while we were hanging out. I had to be drunk. He said, I missed my moment.
It's over.
I wanted
now.
a refill, and I was about to put this food in my mouth.
Because then your mouth get dry, you know you're gonna need to
And
drink.
my mouth.
And now you ain't got to drink. It's
My mouth
frustrating.
get dry.
It's like, and I see you walking back, you clearly forgot. And I'm like, yo, excuse me, like, and oh. And I'm good now. I'm just being honest.
Kelly J, yo, I would never, dog. That's why I paid. You got to be kidding. Kelly J, yes. I just went out to eat, and I told my family we had to tip her big because she kept our drinks filled. Not one time did it get low.
That means something. Absolutely. Yes. That's attentive. That's great service. You're on point. I'm going to reward you.
Kelly, you know I love you, right? But you're part of the game now. You know you're part. Shut your ass up.
You like Kathy now.
Shut your ass up, Kelly. I love you, Kelly, but shut your ass up.
Oh, God.
I had to ask for a straw about 4 times and never got it. So was I supposed to give it? I'm not saying give a big tip. I'm not saying don't let it work on your life. Like, think about it, y'all. Don't let this frustrate you that you did not get a straw. That's all I'm saying. There are more than 5 people at a restaurant. They automatically add gratuity. I always mess that up. Irks me too. Gratuity, great service. I tip well. Bad service, I let my honey tip. She act like Jay Black. Listen, I tip. I keep my tip standards. Unless there's something, it's a standard tip, unless there's something that happens that's crazy. Honestly, I'm going to give you the same tip because I'm normally a good tipper. I feel bad for people working in the industry because sometimes, like, I'm like, Jesus, like, I know y'all know when y'all go there, like, they got a hard job off the door, and then you got the 5 people, and God bless to my, and I've said this before, my fiance Stacy, I would literally rather jump off a bridge than take her order. I would rather literally jump in front of a truck before I take Stacy's order. When I tell you the particulars on what her order is, like when she orders stuff, I literally look at her like, there's no way they can get that right. Like she can order a grilled cheese and be like light on the grill, mix up the cheeses, cut the edges, make sure it's whole wheat. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, first of all, when we go to certain restaurants, I'm sitting there going like, y'all act like we're going to 5-star restaurants. We're going to Fridays. We're going to give me another one, Applebee's. Ew. We're going to, even though I like the Applebee's bar back in the day, but Applebee's. We're going to what is it? Taco something out here in Texas, Cabana. Taco Cabana.
Mm-hmm.
We're not spending $500 on the meal, y'all. It's 18-year-olds serving the meal. It's 25-year-olds making the meal. Like, what do we think?
Stacy
What?
said, "You are the worst."
Dog, she knows I'm the worst because that's why I don't even order. I don't get on the phone and order Chinese food. I don't, because they get on the phone. I refuse to ask somebody for 7 packets of soy sauce. I'm not playing with y'all.
Why not? If that's how many she wants.
I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not.
If that's how many she wants, what's wrong with?
First of all,
tell them I only want one. Don't put all that in my bag.
I'm not playing with you.
Ketchup,
and I'm not ordering
with you. If they put more than one, I give it back to them. I say,
and then y'all get surprised when there's a cat paw.
Cat paw.
Then y'all get surprised. Y'all get surprised when there's a cat paw. No, I will like, just you do it. Like, you tell them all this craziness that we need 7 packets of soy sauce and I need my egg foo young only brown on one side. Dog, we're ordering from a cheap ass spot. Stop asking for particulars when we know what we're eating is unhealthy. Number one is unhealthy.
Yeah, but I still want my bread bobbed at Cane's.
Well, you go order it, because I'm not getting myself frustrated no more trying to get all the ins and outs.
Here thinking about my wife talking about it's exhausting, but she's the same one. When we went out of town and we went to an IHOP and ordered the food, and she likes her ketchup. They came with Hunt's ketchup, so she didn't want to eat nothing because we only do Heinz around here. So she's talking all of that is exhausting, the fact that you don't want to eat another style ketchup because it ain't Heinz.
That's absolutely.
But it tastes different.
No,
oh
that's
absolutely different.
That is absolutely ridiculous. That's like ordering Sprite and they ain't got Sprite and they got what's your name? They got the other thing.
What's that? Sierra Mist. They got Miss Mellow.
Get your ass up and drink the Sierra Mist.
I'm exhausted.
It tastes different. That's not what I want.
Nobody.
I want a Sprite.
Nobody.
I want the Heinz ketchup. Who ain't got Heinz ketchup? You just cheap if you got Heinz.
Take your ass out the restaurant, because Heinz don't sponsor this restaurant. Like, Heinz got the sponsorship.
Oh my God.
No, and you know what that's called? She been around J Black so long that now she's like, I'm not gonna eat the rest of my food. It just ain't right. I missed the moment because I don't have
got any packets in the car. She wanted me to go look in the car to see if we got any Heinz ketchup packets in the car.
Yeah.
And you loved it. And you loved it. Hold up, but Jay loved it. He loved that picky shit. He was like, yo, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Let me go see if we got some packets.
She expressed herself. She communicated what the problem was.
No, we are not going to let Lady Q. No, we're not going to let Lady Q off the hook. No, you full of shit, Q. You can't never complain about Jay Black when you said, I can't even eat this now. It ain't the ketchup I want. Don't nobody ever go into a restaurant and before they walk in, like, before we do anything, do you have Hunt's?
Yeah, what kind do you have? Yes, it makes a difference.
Okay, well, is that important, Shawnee? When your ass walk in, put your hand up and go, before we do anything, do you have Hunt's or Heinz? That's what I need to know.
If we're doing steak, do you have A1 sauce?
First of all, let's be clear for those, and y'all crazy. No restaurant has 2 different types of ketchup. No restaurant. Go to any restaurant.
Everybody should have Heinz.
No restaurant, once again, has 2 different types of ketchup.
I guess she's saying the difference is she don't complain. She just won't eat the ketchup.
Yeah.
Also, she still eats the food.
I don't know. I feel like
Jay Black said you were like, hold on.
It looked like it was in the to-go box to me. That's what I'm saying. That's what it looked like to me.
All right. Stacey has. Hold on. Let me get Stacey's comments. Since she went. First of all, you need to be at work. Goddamn, I don't know what it is.
Working. She working.
You ain't working when you leaving this long ass message on my IG live. I remember one time he went to McDonald's and I told him I wanted a quarter pounder with no cheese, and he got mad and told me I was being difficult because I wasn't. It was on the menu. It wasn't on the menu.
She said a quarter cheese on the quarter pounder. What's wrong with that? No cheese.
Yes. No.
They understand no cheese. They understand that. No cheese. Just don't put no cheese on it.
Okay. This is the buildup. When you just get fed up with somebody telling you what you don't want on something. So why are you ordering it? Like it's
Because
always a
she
yo.
wants the quarter pounder burger, but just no
I
cheese.
don't care.
So you just didn't want to order.
Driving.
You just didn't want to request it with no cheese. You just wanted to order the burger.
Listen,
Don't
all
with
right.
no onions and all. You ain't for all that. Take no
I do that
onions. No
too. When I used to eat at McDonald's, I think it was, matter of fact, a quarter pounder. I tell them don't put no onions, don't put no mustard. I just want bread, meat, cheese, and ketchup. That is it.
Nigga Shawn Robinson said, well, "Let me get the number one, but substitute the whole damn meal."
Substitute the whole damn meal.
Yeah. Or at Whataburger. Okay, I want the number 5 with no vegetables and no mustard. Just bread, meat, and cheese, and ketchup and mayo. That is the number 5.
Just keep your ass home and make your own goddamn burger. Goddamn. Like,
well, that too. That too.
Hold on. Let me revert back to Stacy. Now, Stacy put that comment. My fiance put the comment on. But that is after years of having to take something off of everything. I've never had an order from her where she wasn't like substituting something. And I'm like, why are you getting this? So she's right. The quarter pounder with cheese. I was like, she's like, but no. She just, think about this. She said, let me get the quarter pounder with cheese. With no cheese. So why the hell are you ordering a quarter pounder with cheese?
Because you don't want the cheese. Somebody say Zoe254 says what gets me too.
Let me get that Puerto Rican. Let me marry that Puerto Rican who's a Pisces but with no Pisces. What the hell? Why are you with
me? But he says when she wants to alter the menu and substitute this for that. Yeah, if I don't want the black beans and I want the ranchero beans, why can't I say that I'm paying for it?
Oh, God.
I'm paying for it. Or maybe I want double rice instead of beans. I'm paying for it. What's the problem?
That's when I so miss the alcohol because I won't even care as long as I can.
What's the problem? Why?
Mike don't want to cause no disruptions.
I don't care.
Mike don't want in his mind.
Listen, I want the cheese enchiladas with no onions and double rice. And please don't let my rice touch my enchiladas. What's so hard about that?
Did you hear what you just said?
Yeah, I heard exactly what I said.
And don't let what touch what?
My rice. I don't want my rice to touch the enchiladas.
Do you know how much
rice in a bowl?
Hold on, I'm not saying this to you, but you know how the waiter's sitting there going like, "Yo, I wish she would die." Don't let that like that. And my thing is like, and then we wonder when we do this, we wonder, we are literally letting them do whatever they want to our food. Like I don't get
polite about it when you ask for
it. And then they go like, rude. Well, you're polite. Jay Black's not polite, but they're going to the back and you're like giving them away. You're like, yo, let me make sure that this don't touch this. And let me make sure and give me the double rice, the rancheros, and make sure the beans are separated. And you go like, and we trusting these people to go back in the kitchen. These 17 and 18-year-olds, these little spiteful Snapchat TikTok bastards. Going back there and be like, yo, you know what you got to do on this one, right? What's she trying to order? Like, y'all got that.
Yeah, don't let the food touch.
Y'all got that.
Food touches.
Nah, trust me.
Well, just the rice and the enchiladas. That's it. That's the only thing. If I go for Mexican.
We had one person, Zoe, I don't have my glasses on, 254 knows. Nah, trust me, she is extra. One time we almost got into it with the server. I didn't want to eat anymore. I don't know. Like, I listen, man, I try to keep it simple and plain.
Yeah, Mike don't want no disruptions. Whatever's in there, if it's onions, you don't want it, so pick them out.
Stacy says, no, there is a quarter pounder without cheese meal. I ain't been to McDonald's. Oh, I ain't looked at their menu in a minute because sometimes I do.
I just want you one day. I'm gonna write down, and I'm gonna bring it on the show what their Chinese food. I don't even order. I don't get the Chinese food no more. I don't even mess with them. I just want y'all. I want to write it down, and I want to repeat it because sometimes, like the only way my drunken activity could be proven is when people are like, Mike, do you see yourself? Do you see? And I had to get a group of people to be like, do you see what you do? So what I need to do is I need to take the order and read it to y'all. So y'all can be like, I'm the person who's supposed to now go to the Chinese food spot and pick it up and make sure that these details on some unhealthy, nasty ass Chinese food are met.
Oh, God.
You got on a Saturday at like 9:00 at night. You gotta be kidding me. You got to be like at a certain point. You got to be like, yo, we really do a real we're really being.
So there's
extra.
nothing that you order that you don't like that comes on something that's already on it, and you just like, I don't want minus this or take that off.
When I'm eating cheap food and asking for 5-star service, we're eating cheap food and we're asking for 5-star service. If I buy a Lamborghini, yes, I am really going to be in your ass. If I buy a Ferrari or a Bentley, I'm going to be in your ass. But if I'm buying a Kia, no disrespect.
I drive a Kia.
No.
And it's a 2021.
No.
It's a lease, and I am in there behind.
Matter of fact,
today I got to take my car to go get service.
All right. Well, if I'm driving a Hyundai, and I like Hyundai, I like Hyundai. Yeah. But my point is, if something goes wrong, if something goes wrong with your Kia or your Hyundai, you're gonna be in their ass. But a Ferrari, you're gonna be like, you got the audacity. Like y'all know the difference. Like we were eating at cheap spots. But we're still eating at cheap spots. And the people who are working for you ain't making the money that the Ferrari employees are making. The salesperson ain't getting the commission that he's getting when he sells a Ferrari.
So when you go to a Fridays and you order a bacon cheeseburger, you don't say minus.
Send me a text message. Like, man,
you're in trouble.
You know what? Let me get one F-bomb out. Man, fuck this show.
Well, on that note, I got to go because I got to drop the kids.
I guess we should take a break.
Yeah. I
first of all,
girls to school. And
Shawnee ain't got no regular Kia. Shawnee got, first of all, Shawnee ain't got no regular. Right. Shawnee got the top of the line truck that looked like I didn't even know. And no disrespect to Keys, but she tried to act like she just got the regular joint. Like she tried to act. Whatever. All right.
We'll be back.
All right. Let me take a break because now I got to answer a text message. All this because Jay Black's ass was picky. God.
No, it's because of Hines versus Hunch. That's what it was. It was over.
Don't blame. No, don't bring it on her.
We'll be back.
I think she sent a copy of an order. I think she literally. I think she sent a copy of the order. God damn it. Why don't you go to work, girl? God. Oh, my God. Happy birthday to my twins. Jesus.
Happy birthday, twins.
Shawnee, how long do we have till you come back? Because it gets boring. It's just me and Jay Black.
Yeah.
It take about 30 minutes or so because I got to go all the way to the south and then come back.
Did you feel that moment?
I know.
God, I'm about to be left alone.
Because it's just us. It's just us. It's like us having a phone conversation.
So we're gonna talk some relationship talk and get people involved. How about that? We get the females involved. Because Kim and Kanye, a lot of people are saying they're getting back together, and I started thinking, have you ever taken an ex back and it worked? So let's talk some relationship talk. How about that? Yeah. That'd be good, Mike, for some females to get involved.
Hold up. Let's take an extended break and call Leah Frazier and see if we can get Leah on right now, so we can add.
Frazier.
Look, as much
Leah
as
might have took an ex back. She might have took an ex back and it worked.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Exactly.
I took an ex back. It didn't work, and then it didn't work.
Look, and she got to go. We could have delved right into that.
Well, I guess it's not really an ex, but you start talking to somebody again, and then that worked. But I guess it didn't work because it ain't here now.
What was that last comment, real quick? She got to go. So she got. Joint they jumped over in an all-star game. I'm lost.
Oh, I got the joint they jumped over in the all-star game. I don't know what they jumped over in the all-star game. He talking about my car.
Well, damn, Mike, I like it. I didn't say it. I said, but you don't like it more than a Ferrari. All right, let's take a break. Take an extended break. Somebody reach out to Leah. We need ovaries on
text her. Just send her a quick text.
All right. Yeah, I gotta go look at. I gotta go off Instagram Live. I gotta check Stacy's text message. What the fuck? Like, all right.
I do extended break. Extended.
All right, y'all. It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. So, how did Jay Black look out for you when the making of the band?
Absolutely, 100%.
And he got you in.
I mean, he didn't write my rhymes, but he definitely.
No.
We don't say Jay Black goes through no rhymes for you.
No, he wasn't a ghost. That'd be funny. That shit would be so funny.
No, Jay Black. What happened was, unbeknownst to people, I was just planting a lot of seeds. So I was belonged to a group called the Bum Rush. Out of that came a producer called Black Key. Black Key ended up getting 2 placements on the Great Depression album DMX. Songs entitled Who We Be and We Right Here. So with that relationship, I built an alliance with DMX. So I was currently trying to, be signed to his Bloodline imprint at the time. And in the midst of that, we met Miss Jade, Roscoe Pico Chain, and Timberland had his B Club imprint. So this was like Miss Jade's second single with Nelly Furtado, the Ching 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 Joe.
Yep.
So she was like, yo, just come up with me and just on my little promo run, you could come up and spit and kind of get some promo. We did just that. Jay Black was like, bro, you got something. Like he just, after I spit and smoke cleared and show was off, everybody high five. Jay Black pulled me to the side. Was like, bro, I like it. I like your material. He was like, yo, just let's take numbers. Let's stay in contact. Anything I got going on, I keep you incorporated with it. Cool. Week after that, maybe a week, 2 weeks, it was the Germantown Unity Day, John.
Yeah. Shout out to Uptown.
Yo, you got to understand this. For me meeting Jay Black and making a band is almost like 60 days. Am I right, Jay Black?
Yeah, no, you're right. You did on. You did on. It was quick. Yeah, it was like,
it's like 60 days. So it was like Jay Black, people don't know. He is the gatekeeper. Well, for me, he was.
Yeah.
He is the gatekeeper. Yeah. Then after that, the competition came down from Bad Boy and MTV. Jay Black hit me again. Yo, bro, the MTV and Making a Band is doing the competition, but they get with us to do the competition. So you got a rep from the radio station, which is E. You got a rep from MTV, and then you got a rep from Bad Boy, which is Harv. So it was only them three on the panel.
Yeah, celebrity judges. Yeah, yep.
Celebrity judges.
Yeah,
Jay Black, let me find out. You was out there trying to make careers.
No, for real shit. Jay Black was like, I don't care what you say. Just get up there, do your thing. You know you got my vote. You got to win over these other two guys. And the rest is history.
Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah. What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. So when Jay-Z's doing the song, Give It To Me, and you're in the studio with him, and you put that part on the hook, how does this happen? Because all we hear is when the Remy's in my system, ain't no telling will I this, some that's what I'm up here. And then you're in the studio. What makes you say your part? Like, did you just say, yo, did you raise your hand and be like, hey, Jay, I think I got something?
No, we was working. We was working, man. It was one of them things where everybody grinding, and he needed a single. And I was in the Evans room working, and it wasn't even about stealing it. Because I think if I seen somebody, if I'm not mistaken, they gave me my credit finally. So Emilio Sparks brand right there, that's enough said. It's like they finally gave you credit for that. So I'm like, bet. But it was just one of them things I was thinking somewhere else. My mind was somewhere else. They needed a single, and I was like, fuck it. I ain't gonna hate on him. I ain't gonna tell him no at that time. I was like, what I'm gonna say? No.
Yeah, but Sparks, how did it occur? Did you just write it and tell Jay, or how did it happen in the studio?
No, I was actually trying to record it. I didn't take his song. I didn't record it. I was trying to record it. And I think somebody told him I had a good record, and then he came over. He was like, yo, I'm gonna just single. I was like, fine.
Oh, so wait a second. That was your song to begin with?
For sure, that Give It To Me. Everybody knew that. That was my record. Everybody knew that. What you say, Mike?
No, I said I can't believe. Like, I've heard these songs, I've heard these stories before, but that was your song, and Jay said I need a single, and he just took it from you.
Yeah, it is what it is. But I ain't bugging because we made history together.
Mm. He made a little bit more history though, Sparks. He made a little bit more here. He made a little bit more.
Sparks. What was the name when you had the song? What was the name of the song? Had you already had a title for it?
Yeah, Give It To Me.
What you talking about, Mike?
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. The one song that nobody knows that Freeway loves, that everybody would wild out if they realized that the one song that you love, the one song
Making my way down south.
Okay.
If I could jump into the sky, something I wonder. That's my joy.
That joint is so hot.
Yo,
That joint is so fire. Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Yeah, yo.
Don't never stop if you wanna be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Happy and Michael, Shawn, and Takeover Legends. Michael, Shawn, Jay Black. Shawnee will be back. Sexy Mo. I forget. My memory is horrible. She's not here. Okay, so I think it's still her. She going through some stuff. Shout to Mo. Ashley Newman, did you have a name for the song?
You
Yeah.
talking about Sparks? Yeah. Give it to me. When Jay-Z took a song, give it to me. What was your title, Sparks? Give it to me. Yeah, he took the title and everything.
No,
Yeah.
before we get into so Stacy, my fiance.
Oh yeah, you got a text.
So we were talking about pickiness, and that's why I'm not on IG Live. I wish I could do this. I should have written it down, but I didn't. So this is like a common, and I know what people are gonna say when I actually say this, when I put this out there. This is an order, a normal order. Chinese food. Now I gotta go pick it up.
Yeah.
All right, so fried chicken, fried rice, 2 egg rolls, large white rice, sweet and sour chicken without the sauce, pork fried rice with small white rice, pork fried rice with a small white rice, and pork fried dumplings. So that is one of the little ones that she put out there. She said, like, but the funny thing is that I see that there was more to this text, but she ain't put it in there. But okay, all right, that's a simple one. I'm like, just order it yourself. I just get annoyed. Just order like the whole without the sauce. Then I don't know, like it just bothers me. Pork fried rice with a small white rice. Because if I get a medium white rice, that's gonna change the world. Everything's gonna change with fried dumplings. So she said that Mike Shawn back on ordering Chinese food. No, I just want to know because if I didn't say it, then Stacey be like, "Oh, why didn't you read the order so people can see?"
I don't eat Chinese food, so I have no idea. All I know is you ordering Chinese food. Can you get 3 chicken wings for me? That's all I know. But I don't do Chinese food, so I couldn't help you out there.
All right, so.
And real quick, for those for the interview with Sparks, Freeway, any previous interviews that you guys see on these clips, Bill Bellamy, everyone, you can just go to the YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and just click on it. You'll see all 4 interviews there.
And subscribe and like.
Yes.
Get your notifications popping. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Subscribe and like. Make sure you do that. Let me get this IG, and then I got to talk about this whole. So I do when I do this, we get off here and then we all got jobs and stuff that we got to do. So I do a sports podcast.
Okay.
And on Human Mill with Frank Holder, comedian Talent, comedian Fig, Rodney Perry, and Dave Anderson, the business bully and everything like that. And we got into this thing about Cam Newton, because Cam Newton, for those who don't know, MVP of the league, was the MVP of the league, and he actually got cut from the Patriots, and he got cut. Everybody was shocked and everything like that. Everybody was shocked that he got cut, and everybody was like, "You said they do a black quarterback. You said they do a black quarterback." Okay. So last year, Cam was the starting quarterback for the Patriots. He had he didn't have a good season, but
average.
But he caught COVID during the season.
Yes, he did. Good morning, Jacqueline.
So next year they have this. They drafted this guy named Matt Jones, who's a white quarterback. Just happens to be a white quarterback, and then Cam and the Patriots got into something where there was some protocol that he missed, or something didn't happen correct. Which meant because of COVID again, of not following the protocol, he'd have to miss 3 days. Now, in those 3 days, the quarterback, Matt Jones, showed his ass in a good way. Like
lit
killed him.
On fire.
He lit it up.
Mm-hmm.
And Bill Belichick was like, "Yo, I think we got our quarterback. We're not going to have you as the backup." And they cut him. And I know it, and people, I get it. Race is always a part of everything. Race is not a part of this, y'all. It's called availability. All Bill Belichick is worried about is, I don't know if you're vaccinated or not. I cannot have you on the team. And then once again, I don't know if you're vaccinated or not. And you miss more games. And he gave somebody the opportunity to take his job.
So
he did.
So you're saying that it's nothing to do with the fact that Cam is not allegedly vaccinated, which is causing him to miss some playing time or team events because of the vaccination. So they're not making a statement to say if you were vaccinated, you wouldn't have been able to miss these opportunities. You would still be on the team. So they're not using it as an example in your.
No, I'm saying they are. They are.
Okay.
I'm saying they are.
And the other part is the black part. I know their media was killing Cam because they said he was heavily influenced by hip hop because he dances in between plays.
That was one guy, Scott Zolik, a former Patriot player, said that, and then he had to apologize for it.
Well, no, I mean, you still plant the seed. You still got your dog whistles out there. Hey, this black quarterback, hip hop, he dances too much in between plays and songs, having too much fun. He's not focused. He can't do the job. That don't play a part in making that decision team with the COVID?
No, because Bill Belichick is not worried about that. All Bill Belichick's worried about is winning another Super Bowl. That's all he's worried about. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Bill Belichick don't give a damn. Bill Belichick would literally, if he could get away with it, would have a terrorist on his team if he thought that terrorist could get him a Super Bowl. I'm exaggerating.
Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying. It's all about winning. He just wants to win.
He don't give a damn about any of that. He don't care. Matter of fact, he said Cam Newton last year, after Cam Newton had bad game after bad game after bad game, Bill was like, yo, he's my quarterback. He's our starter. And he was going to be their starter this year. But you miss games because of whatever mishap happened.
The COVID aspect. So if he would have had the vaccine, he likely wouldn't have been able to miss these opportunities for a backup to come in to show up and show out. So it's kind of you saying it's Cam's fault then for not getting the vaccine, even though that's his option and his right not to get the vaccine.
I'm saying I agree with Cam with standing up for what he's doing, and I get it. It's just when we start bringing up the black thing and the race card, it takes away from when we really need to use it. Because this, for a fact, anybody who knows football knows Bill Belichick don't care if you're purple.
How many black quarterbacks he had? How many black? I mean, all I know.
He's had another black quarterback that was a backup quarterback that he's had in the Patriots. He's had Cam. I mean, I don't know, like, if we're going to do the quota on it. I don't know. I think he's had 3 black quarterbacks. But when we start talking about black quarterbacks in the NFL, listen, race is a factor. I'm just saying when you bring it up with this,
because Cap still ain't got a job, right?
No, because you know what? It's the same reason why Cam Newton can't be a backup quarterback right now, because his profile is too high. So if you are going with a young quarterback, you're going with this young quarterback. What you don't need is a former MVP as the backup, because anytime the new quarterback has a mishap, throws an overthrow, has an incompletion or interception, the fans start going like, "Oh, you pick who you going with and you go with them." That's just my sports thing right there.
Yeah. So is Cam going to get another job as a starter? I'm gonna take that back. Cam Newton will get a starting job.
No, he won't get a starting job. He won't get a starting job
until somebody get injured. You think maybe somebody get injured, then that's when they get that phone call.
He might get a phone call. And listen, man, if we get too technical into it, like on his best day, if you look at Cam's passing numbers, they weren't what they should be. On his best day, his passing numbers would. And now you're asking an older guy to still have the athletic ability to. First of all, he wasn't the fastest guy on the field. He was the guy who would run over your linebackers. He could run over your linebackers. You're not going to do that the older you get.
But you starting to sound like those people that try to discredit Kaepernick when he wasn't a good passer. He was this, like he just came off a Super Bowl run But now, Cam, his passing numbers aren't there. Is he good enough to start in the NFL over some starters?
No. He's
out
not.
of 32 teams, he's
No.
not better than any one of those other starting quarterbacks.
I don't believe so. No.
A rookie, a Justin Fields,
definitely not. Definitely not.
Garoppolo, San Francisco quarterback.
Definitely not.
Wentz ain't even playing right now because he hurt Indiana.
No, he's
I'm
playing.
just saying. You just saying he. I don't want to. I know we don't go too far in the sport.
He's not. He's not a starting. He's not a starting quarterback.
He's not better in your opinion than any of these other teams.
I know.
Fitzmagic. You don't think he's better than Ryan Fitzpatrick?
I don't think people even look at Fitzpatrick's numbers, and if you look at his numbers, you'll be shocked on his passing numbers.
So you'd rather have him or Cam?
Yes,
all day. 3 years. Okay.
Yes, all day. Definitely want to have but yeah, he's not a starter. To me, he could be a starting. I'm not saying he couldn't be, but there's nobody that he can blatantly just be like, oh, I'm better than so-and-so. No.
But back to your point, it always feels like it's a little racial undertone. You got a black quarterback getting fired for the new white young guy that just came in because he don't take a COVID vaccine. I don't know. It's all weird to me. I want to know some smoke there.
I want to know what are we gonna say when 90% of the quarterbacks are black in the NFL? Because it's coming.
Well, maybe the Rooney Rule wouldn't exist for those who don't know. Well, that's for a head coach, but you got to have rules in place to hire black people. So that'd be shocking if it ever gets to that point.
No, Patrick Mahomes is black.
But he's light-skinned black, so he's more acceptable.
No, let's see.
I know I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Russell Wilson is black.
Yes.
Lamar Jackson is black.
That's 3 out of 32. Come on.
Jalen Hurts is black.
That's 4.
Dak Prescott is black.
5 out of 32.
I'm just saying these are the stars of the league.
No, Tom Brady is the star.
No. But
Aaron Rodgers is the star.
No, Lamar Jackson was the MVP.
But yeah, so we go down this sports trail, and people don't want to hear the sports talk too much. But
I'm just saying,
I get what you're saying.
It's coming. It's coming right now. Look at the 2 backup quarterbacks that have Justin Fields is going to wind up starting, so that's going to be 6. Trey Lance from the 49ers, who they want to replace a white quarterback who went to the Super Bowl. That's 7. Like it's coming, y'all. Like the
Who's
NFL.
The Texans quarterback. Who's the Texans?
Oh, don't forget Deshaun Watson. We're not even.
No, he's done though, right?
He's not playing. No, I forget who the quarterback is right now. But Deshaun Watson would be another one.
Would be, but he ain't got a job right now because of some allegations of some.
Well, when you get massages at apartment complexes, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to do. So I'm just saying it's coming where they realize that there's going to be a time where it's just going to be the I'll give it 5 years and I'll say 70% of the quarterbacks will be black. 5 years, it'll be 70%.
I guess it starts with the college. So we got to start seeing more of the colleges overwhelming with African American quarterbacks, which will lead to the NFL. That's where it starts, right? High school to college and so forth. So they got to breed them.
If I had my phone, I would literally break down. You'd be like, "Yo, for real? That's okay."
Yeah, right. Tam, we went to a sports segment somehow. I was talking about relationships, about taking exes back. Have you ever taken an ex back, Tam, or anybody, and it worked out? Has it ever happened? I mean, I know I personally ghosted my wife, and it worked out when she took me back. So I'm just wondering, with the Kim and Kanye with taking exes back, will that ever? Do we think does it ever work for you? Did you ever take an ex back, Mike?
Can I take an ex back? I don't think so. I don't think I ever. I don't think everybody. Like, honestly, I'm a bad example because once you've been in a relationship with me, you probably never want to come back. So
you're that horrible. Once you broke free, you're free.
Yeah, once somebody gets out of a situation with me, it never is really like. There's never like, yo. Oh, I did an interview for a podcast, and the person said, "This is the craziest question. I got to get this right. This is a funny ass question because I got caught off guard." They were like, "Is there somebody due to your success Do you think there's somebody in your past, whether it be high school, in your 20s, that sees your success that goes, wow, I really should have stayed with him. Like, I really should have gone through all the nonsense. And to be honest, I was like, no. I honestly, unless they're just about the money. Unless somebody was just like, yo, I should have stayed because I see him making money. The potential. But just on being around me, nah.
Just for love.
Nah.
And that relationship is for love and companionship. Nah, not true.
Nah. They know that, nah. Especially back in like 18, 19, 20. Like, I was disrespectful. Like, nah, nobody's like, yo, like honestly, like Stacey deserves like a Purple Heart and like whatever other badges they give to the military and stuff like that.
Medal of Honor.
Because if me and Stacey broke up, Stacey wouldn't be like, yo, I really miss him. She'd be like, no, I got out. Like, I'm
free, bitches.
I'm not, when it comes to, like, if you want somebody who will take care of bills and stuff like that, I got you. But if you want somebody like, I'm not even overrating myself when it comes, like, you got to really be built to be around me every day. Because I will be super quiet for weeks at a time and then just all of a sudden have opinions and views out of nowhere, then go back to be like, I'm dysfunctional. Like, I get it. Like, everybody else wants to be like, yo, you'll never find somebody like me. In my opinion, I'm like, yes, you will. Yeah, you will. You'll find somebody. Yeah. Like, you got to be honest with yourself on your nonsense. Like, I think people really have to be honest with themselves. How crazy they drive people. I'm sure in my 20 years before he passed, I took his ass back 50, 100 times. True love never dies.
So Kim and Kanye, that's what sparked that. So yeah, taking your ex back. True love never. I mean, I guess they say soulmates, true love. Stacey needs a Medal of Valor. What is it? Medal of Valor.
Yeah.
For being with Mike. But yeah, it happens. Taking exes back. Sometimes we stay in them longer than we should.
I think, it all depends on why did y'all break up? Like, it all depends on why you broke up. Like, what happened that set off the breakup? Like, if somebody slapped you in the face, you should never go back.
Well, what did you do to cause that?
I'm not. Once again, if somebody lays their hands on you, that is good enough to say, I'm never coming back.
Not all the time. We all been in a little abusive. That's a little abusive relationship.
If a female lays her hands on me, I'm never seeing you again in life.
That's a lie and a half. We're guys.
I'm never.
Okay.
I'm never, because the next time that you slap me in the face, I'm gonna punch you and bust you in your face.
Your tolerance.
They ain't gonna be too much left. So my thing is, like, they are things that you go like, why'd you break up? If y'all got physical, y'all don't need to be together.
So in my situation with my wife, and she'd be like, "Oh yeah, he's saying this." Long distance relationship, I didn't think it worked. I was moving to do some work with a football player in another state, so I was leaving, and I don't believe in long distance relationship, so I was out. But I didn't know how to say I was out, so I was wrong. I was bad. So when I did move back, and I found her, and she took me back, I just didn't believe in long distance relationships. But she took me back and it worked. Obviously, we're together, got married and all that good stuff. So I guess, would that be a good enough reason? Long distance? Not working?
To break up?
Yeah.
She's got a kind heart. She has a very good heart. And I'm glad she took you back. Yeah, she's got a kind heart.
Long distance, you generally don't work.
But how do you decide for somebody else and not even tell them?
Oh, wait. Are you about to go reason? Start to flip it on me? All right. Well, let's move on then.
Yeah,
don't put me on no hot seat today.
But that's why I'm saying she's got a kind heart, and guess what? What she did was right. Like, her taking you back turned out to be right. Okay, here's another thing about taking somebody back.
Good.
Let's just say I don't agree that somebody took somebody back, but if it worked, it worked. So guess what? If it worked, what are you still griping for? Like, I would have never
judged you, but people want to judge you. Why did you take? She hit you once, Mike, or whatever the situation is. You're going to get judged because I guess your friends and family is all in your business.
But if it worked, it worked. I'm telling y'all, if a 50-year-old man is dating a 27-year-old woman and y'all get all upset and whatever, and they wind up staying married for 15 years and they have 2 more kids, it worked. Like this love thing is there. All these people make so much money. That Kevin Samuels guy and all these love
The
experts make
honorable Kevin Samuels, as I call him.
man. And all these idiots make all this money based on giving their opinion on something. There is no perfect way for a relationship to work. So when it does work, for real, man, if you don't hold on and don't care about what your aunts are saying, what your uncles are saying, what your friends are saying, and just keep going. But can you take an ex back? Yes. I've never been asked to be. No, nobody's ever asked to get back. So I'm bad at this.
Though. It was a good spin where you were going with the whole not worrying about what in-laws think. So it's not because I watched that Love After Lockup show and they worrying about what the in-laws want to be accepted by the in-laws. I'm like, well, if you're in a relationship with that person, who cares what the in-laws think?
What did you think they were going to think? You messed around. You dated somebody who's locked up. So why are you worried about now? What did you think they were going to say? Yo, that's amazing. Where'd y'all meet? Online while he was locked up. What did you think they were going to say? Like, you better have thick ass skin. The relationship's got to be bigger than P word and D word. My sons are 17, 14, 11. Yo, twins. I wish you would. Ashley, but I get it. It's got to be deeper than sex. But that's not how guys are trained. But let me try and stay focused on taking an ex back. Would you have you taken an ex back? What made you take an ex back? I don't know. I've never, like I said, nobody's ever been like, yo, I'm trying to think. Nobody's ever been like, yo, come back or whatever. But like, I'm one of the people that once the distance grows, it's really like, I mean, I hate to sound cold-hearted, but I can get used to anything. I can get used to being with you. I can get used to being without you.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, just give me time. Just give me time. That's all it takes. Give me time and I'll get used to it. Being with a person in prison, you definitely have to have thick skin. Yeah, I don't even get the show. Jay loves the show. I can't watch
it. Lockup? Yeah, I watch it. They put money on the books. They actually follow them after they get out. But yeah, they hold them down while they're in jail.
I can't watch when the relationship doesn't work. I watched like 2 or 3 of them and I was like, the person was like, I can't believe she just left. She went back to being a hooker. What? Like, what are you talking about? Like, she back in the streets. You knew what she was in for to begin with. Yuppers, I have, and look what it got.
Tam took her ex back.
What good it did. Divorce. What did he do? What did y'all break up?
No. What did she do? Why does it got to be always the guy? Your first instinct was, what did he do? Tam's divorce. I'm sure she played a part. And it takes a real woman, Tam, to admit what part you played, because it always ain't the other person. It's always he did this or what did Tam do, Mike? That's the question, right? What part did she play?
What happened that the relationship ended? Kelly, I love that show. My homegirl trying to get me on it. That's a no for me. Kelly, let me tell you something. Okay. First of all, if your homegirl's trying to get you on it, she's not your homegirl.
What? She's trying to get her a check.
No.
Come on in time.
No, Kelly, we're not playing them stupid games. No. You're not. No, you're not. No.
Women. His hobby.
Oh, so he's out there.
Tam
okay.
is saying that he was running them streets. He was running them streets, but I wonder what she wasn't doing at home that had him running them streets, because that could
and we go.
That's the reality of it. Maybe something was missing at home. Why do some people cheat? Just a thought, Tam. I mean, no disrespect to you, but I don't know.
Dave said, David Burns said, exactly, Mike. They knew what he or she was getting themselves into. They shouldn't act brand new. Listen, if you want to take an ex back, take an ex back. And if you have taken an ex back, leave a comment and tell us why you took he or she back. Some of y'all literally don't like being by yourselves. And y'all take the ex back.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm in-house.
Some of y'all can't take being by yourselves.
Yeah, I hate being alone. I do. I can admit
that. Some of y'all like, I'd rather be miserable with someone than be by myself.
I'm not miserable.
I'm not, dog. Literally, I can be by myself, and I love Stacy, but I know I can be by myself. So you're with somebody because you love them, not because you don't. Don't be with somebody because you don't like the alternative. That's my quote of the morning. Don't be with somebody simply because you don't like the alternative, which is being by yourself. Because
everybody
now,
ain't built for being by themselves, though. Some people need a companion. And Tam, wait, real quick, just a button. She said, "You tried it, Jay Black." That was his decision to cheat. That was his decision.
y'all tired of it, Jay Black. No, that was his. Ain't no love,
yeah.
love. But I'm just saying, and I say it all the time for men and women. Stop being with people because you're scared of the alternative, because you're scared to death to sit by yourself in an apartment or a living room or a house or whatever. So y'all be like, it'd be a lot better if this person was here. Or it would be better, not because I really want to be with the person, but I
Turn the
really don't
volume
want to
down,
be by
Shawnee.
myself.
Huh?
Shawnee in the streets.
I was saying, turn the volume down here, Lord. Tam said, "That's true. You got to love yourself first, and it's okay to be by yourself." I don't like being by myself personally, but yeah, I get it. I could be by myself, but I don't necessarily prefer to be by myself. So I'm not going to settle at the same time. But yeah, I don't know about that dolo solo. I like in-house. It's just me.
I don't even like the way you say it like that. Like you said that for years, in-house. Mike Sean t-shirt quotable. Thank you very much.
Get that on the t-shirt.
But you gotta really, like, I don't care if it's in-house, if I really am just with you simply because I don't want to be in the house by myself. Like I don't want in-house if that's the case. My phone ended anyhow. I never go back to X. Not afraid to be alone. And I'm not telling you, and I'm not saying not to go back to exes at all. Because there's certain circumstances, the way y'all broke up, y'all could have broke up for a misunderstanding. Y'all could have broke up because y'all were both stubborn. It don't always have to be cheating. It don't always have to be, whatever. Y'all could have broke up because one person was like too committed to their job situation. It could be a bunch of things.
Mm-hmm. Shawnee, you ever took your ex back? And how long did it last? Obviously, it didn't work because you're not with anyone now.
Yeah, I took my ex-husband back, and nope, that didn't work.
So it's something that you could have done to help change that?
Absolutely not. No.
Maybe not throwing gasoline on him. No, but go ahead.
No. No. We should have never even got together. I mean, I hate to say that because he might be watching, but it was bad because it was something that I didn't want to do. Like I didn't want to get married, and I've said this to him, so I'm not saying anything that he don't know. So I'm not being disrespectful, but I didn't want to get married. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to.
So why did you?
I didn't want to. I didn't because I had family members that thought that this was the best thing for me, and it was just a lot of pressure. And we ended up married. I mean, because he asked a couple times, I said no, but he got to my granddaddy and my mama, and they just, you getting older, and I'm like, I'm 26. Dang, I got to get married right now.
So she got married.
I want to get married. I didn't want to get married either. At all. I'm not even saying it. I did not want to get married at 24.
So y'all want to play house, but don't want that union. I'm just playing devil's advocate because I may agree.
No,
with you.
I didn't want to play house at all. I didn't want the union. I didn't want to play house.
We weren't playing house. Yeah, we was just kicking it. They just liked him because they felt like he was solid. He was in the military. So they looking at benefits and stuff like that. Benefits. And then and then it was another way to get me to slow down because every other year I was moving to another city, pursuing, my career. I didn't care. I'd be like, oh, it's a job in Alaska. All right, I'm moving to Alaska, y'all. And, they wanted me here. They didn't want me, moving around. So it was like a control tactic too. But
it was like people.
Nah, we didn't. And then we broke up and.
So Tam said Jay Black.
We definitely didn't need to get back together, but we tried for the kids.
So Jay Black, you got a comment. Somebody said Jay Black thinks it is somebody's fault because someone stepped out.
Play devil's advocate, Mike. Play devil's advocate. There is some truth to that, though.
No, there's no truth to it.
There's no truth at all. The other person didn't play a part, not lacking something in the communication.
No,
you still didn't come.
No, there's no.
It could be a little bit. I'm just saying. I don't know if it's true.
To all my young men out there, and I'm saying this from experience. To all my young men who are about to get in relationships, if you're about to step out, end the relationship, or if you step out, this goes against every rule that you've ever been taught by your uncles. If you stepped out on somebody that you're really serious about, go tell them you stepped out and let them know what you want to do from here. Now, everybody's going to say I'm a cornball, I'm a hypocrite, and yes, I am. Mm-hmm. I'm just giving you the best advice you will ever get. If you really are a grown-ass man, tell that woman what you did. Since you're grown. You're grown.
Admit the cheating or admit the thinking
about
cheating?
Go directly. If you really want to be a man, be like, yo, I think something's going on in this relationship because I'm close. Like me and this girl is flirting, and tell her the truth.
Wow. That you flirty, that you even got to that point of flirting where you're going to say, oh, I started off innocent, we exchanged numbers. But why
somebody
did you
said ain't no N-word going to do that. And let me tell you something.
I'm confused with you.
And this is the problem. If you're a grown ass man and we throw that word around, gangster, I'm grown. I'm a grown man. So what you scared of, N-word?
Yeah, well, be a grown man.
So go to her
Stop out
and be like, and before I continue, I have done the opposite. I've been a crazy liar.
Okay.
This is what I can only give you this.
I've been a crazy
I can
liar.
only give you this advice from somebody who did the absolute wrong thing. If you feel, don't stay with a chick simply because you don't want somebody else to smash it. Don't stay with her simply because you don't want somebody else to be with her. Like, that's part of being a grown-ass man. Somebody else, you know she look good. You know she got a great personality. You know somebody else going to be up in there. But you know you can't be loyal because there's something missing. So be honest. Be straight up 1,000. When you start doing that.
And move on.
Y'all make it seem like it's so easy for somebody to do that. If somebody's in love with somebody and want them both or don't know how to express themselves. And
Oh, no. What you mean in love with them both?
Well, meaning if you're in love with somebody, but you allow yourself, like Mike said, you slipped up and you started connecting with somebody else and you don't know how to get out of that situation. I don't know. It just seems like it's easier said than done when you say just don't do it, leave.
No.
It could have been at work and something progressed. People progress at work. People progress at the gym. They progress in friendships. And then before you know it, they caught up in something.
You cut it off.
Not only that,
you cut it off.
The term, it's easier said than done. No, it's easier done than said. Because you'll smash her, but you don't want to say you smashed her. It's easier done than said. Like, I'm telling you, ain't nothing easy about this. But if you really want to, live a stress-free life, be 100% honest and look, this is what I did. This is what I did. I'm not picking my phone up from the table. I'm not worried about my phone, sweetie. I'm telling you everything directly to your face every day.
You're not taking your cell phone in the shower with you?
I don't need a password. I don't need a password. I don't need the phone in the shower. I don't need, even though some cell phones now need a password, but I don't care.
Stress-free is nice.
I don't care if you say you left something in my car. I'm going to hand you the key. Go get it. Because guess what? I've told you every single thing. I'm telling you, you will live a stress-free life once you realize, stop wasting these people's time. Just tell them the truth, and they're like, yo, I can't be with you because you was with so-and-so. And respect what she says and be like, I respect it. And keep it moving. And your heart might be broken because you screwed it up. Many a man has lost a woman he loved by cheating. But guess what? It's called being a grown-ass man. You did some grown-ass man stuff, and now you got to take the grown-ass man consequences, and you got to keep it moving.
Action said it's good. It's a good time to be single. A lot of women and a bunch of gay guys. Too many fish in the sea. LOL.
What?
It's good to be single. It's a lot of women and a bunch of gay guys.
It's always been, for a man, it's always been good to be single. It's always been, as long as you're honest, as long as you're not making your life difficult. Who is you on the phone with? Tamika.
Oh my God.
Who just texted you? Tanya. I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm telling you off the door. But then when you make the decision to be exclusive,
why she texting you?
Okay, and I'll tell you, she texted me because she likes me. She texted me, and then when we decide to be exclusive, that has to get shut down. Stop trying to have it both ways, y'all. It never works. Everybody gets caught. And what you wind up doing is looking like an ass because you wind up hurting somebody who truly loves you because you wouldn't be honest up front. Guys get exclusive. You know why guys become exclusive with a girl? Because he don't want nobody else to smash her.
Point blank.
That's it.
Wait, what about them wanting that companion and that person?
Terrible.
I'm just listening to what Mike's saying, just devil's advocate. You said it's strictly because I just don't want another person to be with you, so I'm gonna settle for you. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm gonna control you. I want to be in a relationship with you, and I still want to have everything I want on the side. Dog, you're just gonna make your life miserable. If you can't give that girl, that woman, what she needs, leave her alone.
Jeanette said, "Don't have Tammy in your phone under Tommy."
Real talk.
Right. That part, Jeanette.
But I'm not speaking for women because women do the same shit. But I'm not speaking. But I'm not speaking for them. I can only speak from the perspective that I know. Yeah, that I know for real. And there are men out here who I know who have not been the cheater types, who got cheated on, like hard body, who never get represented because guys don't never talk about their situations when they get cheated on.
They don't share that. It's embarrassing. Why would they share that?
Well, it shouldn't be embarrassing. It should just be like, I gave somebody my trust and they did me dirty.
It's embarrassing for us.
Females is different.
It's embarrassing for us too.
And I feel
it's not. That is embarrassing. You've been riding hard for this dude, bragging on him, this, that, and the other, and then all of a sudden this other chick pops up and it's all in your face in public. No, that is embarrassing. That is the worst feeling ever. When you going hard and you got this joker back, even though
And you know what's crazy, Shawnee? You know what's bad? You know what's bad about our society is the person who gets cheated on is the one who's embarrassed. And the person who does the cheating is the one that's not embarrassed. Which doesn't make any sense because the person who got cheated on didn't do nothing but do the right thing.
And Adrian was asking, how is it different? Don't we have double standards with men and women though? Like, are we not being honest with each other?
No, we got double standards, but the double standards don't work. That's why our relationships don't work. The double standards have never worked. That's why 51% of marriages end in divorce because double standards don't work. They just don't. At a certain point, the boil over comes up and people get sick of the double standards and a woman looks at you like, do you really think you can keep smashing these chicks and I'm going to be good with it?
But it is viewed as it's more tolerable when you hear
telling me that it's happening.
When you hear about a man cheating, it's looked at differently when you hear about a female cheating. Like a man is like, oh, is a man. It's more so accepted and not accepted as approved, but it's more
accepted. It's society, yeah.
Yeah, so that from that mindset, it's like, well, yeah, for me, that's what I see when I see that. Oh, yeah, guy. Oh, all right. But the female, she was supposed to have been wholesome.
Yeah, but
she was supposed to have been homely.
It ain't right. No. Homely? What the hell? What you mean? Homely?
What do you mean? Yeah, you're supposed to homely, meaning taking care of the home, being like the mom of the house. Like that scenario.
Look, I know I'm gonna get off the subject because this is about talking about taking your ex back.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna say this: these myths that we have that are so untrue, like these myths, guys, that we have about the woman that we need to be with, are so ridiculous and so dumb, and they're so not true. Like what we expect from women, which is that like they're supposed to be so sweet and kind, and then if she has sucked the skin off your penis, do not think that is the first penis that she sucked the skin off of.
No, you stop it.
Like what are we doing here?
She had to start somewhere.
She had to, even if she was whack in the beginning, she started somewhere. She could have been, but my thing is like, we got these we want this perfect woman, and we want this woman to be right here. We want her to be just like this and be just like that, and make sure that when we get in that bed, she turns me the hell out, and she does all this and does all that. And you're sitting there going like, so where exactly where was she an intern at?
Where was she an intern at?
Where was she an intern at? Where did she get the internship?
Somebody taught her that.
That she knew how to rotate on top of me. Like, how did she learn how to do that, though? And then, like, guys have this myth, like, it's from our older uncles who made everybody believe, like, 20, 25 years ago, that these women should just sit in the house, do exactly what we want them to do, and be mean in bed and all that other stuff. And no, they will never find anybody else attractive. Dog, like, we got to stop, y'all. If you want that from a woman, then you better commit to her. Then you better absolutely commit, and don't worry about what happened in her past. Don't worry about what went on with that. You got to commit now. You want her to be with you, you better commit now and give her 1,000% if you want 1,000% of her, and don't worry about the past, because she don't want to know about your past.
Actually said men want a virgin with skills.
Yeah.
A virgin with skills.
You want a broken in vagina that never got touched. What are you talking about?
A broken in.
What are we doing here? And guess what? If you let's just say you happen to meet somebody and you two are both virgins and you come up together. And well, guess what? You have to have the progression of together. We're gonna work this out. We're gonna get our sexual thing together. Like once you start venturing out, it's over. But guys, we got this. I don't know, man. We got this thing about women. And trust me, I got the same thought process also. I've thought that my entire life, and now I realize, that was the dumbest thing ever. Like, I'm really concerned about, how many dudes you had before me. I'm here now. Why didn't I ask that before I smashed? Why didn't I ask that way before? Like in the beginning when we first met each other, why didn't I ask that question? Like now, I'm feeling you, and now I'm sitting in the bed, and we're like, well, how many guys have you had? Why would you ask that now, homie?
Females do it too. They ask. Right, Shiny? They ask. Shiny?
As I get older, no, I don't ask that question. I used to, but that don't make no sense. We grown. Okay, I'm about to dip into the back cave, so y'all see me in a minute.
All right.
Yeah, don't any female in the world don't ever ask a guy like how many, because look, I'm not saying it to brag. Don't know. Nobody knows.
We don't know.
I don't know.
They really, truly don't know. truly doesn't.
After that first real one, the first woman that made you actually have an orgasm for real. After that one, it was a free fall. I don't know. After the 7th grade, I have no idea. I had a list.
Said after the 7th grade.
I have no clue.
So after puberty started.
I don't even know. I can't even tell you the ones that didn't count. Some of them weren't even sex. Some of them just. Some of them didn't even count.
We're not gonna count that one. We're not gonna. Yo, we're foolish.
Yo, actress said I never asked that question for anyone I dated. I don't want to know the answer. I'd be out if I heard the truth. No, dude, and you're right. Action. Yeah. Don't even ask the question. Don't ask. Like, trust. Like, if you like the girl, keep it moving. Kelly JTV said, I've never asked a guy how many females he done hit. I don't need him asking me my numbers. But there are people who ask the numbers.
So Kelly, at least she's acknowledging she has a football squad.
Yeah, you got a
Like,
number.
she got a number. She got a number. I can tell she got a 53-man roster. I don't know. She got a football. I don't know, Kelly, the way you said that. I don't know. But hey, no judgment zone. No judgment zone. You know, we all been in them streets, I guess.
Everybody been in the streets. Everybody been. And if you catch one that hasn't been in them streets, then let's just say you caught one that's like 24, right? And she legit ain't been with nobody. Now, do you understand? You're gonna have to be patient with her, fellas. You're gonna have to be patient. Like, she might be the natural. She might just have a gift where the first time you have sex with her, she's amazing, but she's never had sex before. But chances are you're gonna have to be patient. And you can't compare her to other people. You might have a prize on your hand.
Oh.
You might.
Could be.
But dumbass guys be like, yeah, but she don't do this because she ain't never done nothing before. So now you got to be the guy who molds and goes like, okay, I'm going to be with her. But that, that's commitment.
But it do sound different when you think of a female with a football number, like a football, it sounds different. It just sounds different than a guy. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's expected a guy to run through, but I guess there had to be females out there for them to be with.
I don't know what comedian it was, but the hardest thing to admit yourself is that no matter who you with, at some point they went through a whole stage. That's tough.
No. No. You think every female has been through? No.
Depends what your whole stage could be. Your whole stage could be just getting knocked out on the back of a Honda Civic, and you stopped it from there. But there's something. Mark, if you run across that girl from yesterday, we not asking. All we want to know is, when are you coming through? I guess, yeah.
So that female,
but that's why you can't think about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't think about that.
In college, what happened that one night in college? Like when?
Yeah. What? You can't think about that.
Did that happen?
Because you don't want to see what my situation looked like on a movie screen. Paul, J-Lo got football number. Yeah. You wouldn't still hit, I'm getting her pregnant. No, real talk.
Yeah, the Kim Kardashians, the J-Los, I think they're excluded.
Yo, Kim Kardashian didn't do anything that the normal girl that we know did. She ain't do nothing different, bro. The only thing she did different was her and her mom were marketing geniuses, and they didn't care about what we thought about. There's nothing Kim Kardashian did in that Ray J video that the average chick hasn't done on a Tuesday.
On a $2 Tuesday.
It wasn't even no crazy sex that they had. I remember watching, I was like, this ain't even crazy. This literally, they both lazy as hell. They both drunk and high. They do not. The only thing they did different is that it was documented and people got to see it. That's it. Ashley Newman said, "What you don't know, sometimes let it flow." Yeah, I don't need to know.
No, let it flow.
Trust me, women, don't ever let a man find out that somebody ran a train on you. Keep that to your grave.
Women don't do that, do they, Mike?
Keep that
That's
to
the
your
wholesome girl don't do
Keep that to your grave.
They girls don't do
I
that.
believe in honesty.
No, not a good girl. Right?
Don't even.
Don't tell nobody ever. Don't even tell your best friend that hold it against
you. Ever. I'm not saying you're wrong for doing it or taking part in it. I'm not saying at all. I'm just saying, I don't care how comfortable you are with your man. I don't care how long you've been
this
married.
one time. You don't want to start off the story. I remember this one time.
I don't even care if you're crying before you tell the story. Like, you're literally crying and be like, I'm so upset because I can't believe I did. No. Don't even tell it. Actually, say, not even in the next life.
Oh God!
Don't ever.
Yeah.
The sex tape was dry.
Yeah, the
Well,
kid
it wasn't dry because I thought. I mean, it was just regular. It was nothing like it was like It was just sex. It was just some drunken stupor, high on pills type of sex. But back to my point: don't ever, women, admit to a threesome. Let me say a threesome because I know when a woman has a threesome is a train. But don't ever, just keep it to yourself for life. Just let it go. Talk to a therapist.
Wait, so you call it all threesomes trains, and that's what we're doing now?
Yeah, all threesomes are either trains or all threesomes. Like you can't change it. You can't change it. Like real talk, you can't.
It's so immature.
One day, when I write my book, I'm gonna tell one of the craziest stories in the history of life, and I'm going to because I need this chapter of my book.
Was I in that chapter? I wasn't in it, was I?
No,
okay.
no.
Okay,
no,
good.
no.
Good. Because that sounds like a good one.
No, I'm gonna get clearance from everybody. Well, I don't care about, but I'm getting clear. Oh, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you, do not ever tell a man that you ever had a train run on you. Ever. Because I don't care how much that person loves you. This is gonna cause problems where you're gonna have to have therapy. Like for a month, y'all both gonna have to go through therapy.
Yeah.
Especially if he loves you. You cannot tell somebody.
He's no getting over that one. Yeah. Well,
they both.
Yeah.
And the train, there ain't no limitations on the train. It could have been 2 or 3. Dog, just keep it to yourself and work it out, man. Just take some drugs and work it out.
Actually, don't even tell the priest in the confessional. He said God already knows.
No, God knows. God forgave you. God, you made a mistake. God forgave you. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Would you ever admit to having sex with 2 partners at the same time?
No, having a train run on you. Would you ever admit to having a train run on you?
Wow. I mean, I don't know. I guess if I did that, I'd be okay with it. I don't know.
Okay, so my advice to any woman, don't ever
so she was saying she never did that. She never did that.
No, I've never had a train run on me. I never slept with 2 people at the same time. No.
Yeah, and don't ever, and if you ever do and you find a man of your dreams, don't ever tell him ever. Women, I'm going to repeat this. Keep it to your goddamn self. Don't you ever, if the man loves you, don't put him through that. That you had a train run on you. Don't ever tell. Keep that to yourself. Look, Janice said I was at a college party and I was drinking. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. I was at a college party and I was drinking. No.
What if she has to heal from that though?
What?
Oh, she has to heal.
What if you got to heal from that?
You got to heal by yourself.
One-on-one sessions, just you and just you by yourself in the mirror, not even with the therapist.
You ain't have to tell me that. Just go to therapy and whatever you talk about for those 2 hours or hour in therapy, go handle it. Don't tell me. Because no matter how much I love you, it's going to be a problem.
For you, though.
Go ahead.
Have you ever participated in a train on somebody?
No, I think not.
See?
No, I don't think. No,
you don't think. Jay, why you black? Why you blacked out?
No.
Why you black out, Jay?
I was looking for something over here. This ain't got
so Jay, have you ever?
No, we don't talk about that type of stuff. We transparent to a certain degree.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know.
To a certain degree.
Yeah.
So
you wouldn't tell the woman that you participated in this.
Women don't ask that question though. Females don't ask that. They assume that most guys have been in weird situations. I believe.
No, but I'm just asking. I've seen women's responses when guys say they ran a train on somebody, and the women don't seem disgusted.
Well, it is disgusting because it's like it's almost. I mean, that's crazy. I don't even want to say what it's like because it's just a bad situation.
But it's a threesome. It's a threesome.
So 2 dudes slept with 1 girl?
Yeah, we call it a train, but technically we only call it a train because guys want to change everything. Because when guys have 2 girls, they call it a threesome. But when a girl has 2 guys, they call it a train, and a train just sounds worse. It sounds like it sounds worse. It just does.
Ashley said, I never ran a train, but I was on a bus. I was on a double-decker bus.
I know when I hear train, I think of like
Train.
what happened
Yeah,
in the
John,
locker room to the girls. You know, it might be the football team all
Oh
on.
no. We're not.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I'm
rape.
thinking of.
I take that as
Yeah,
rape.
and that's why I was like, that's
I take it as no. When we talk about train, I'm talking about a guy, a woman, and two
two
guys
guys.
have decided mutually. They've been at the bar, and she's like, "Yo, let's get this popping."
Oh well, that's their business. That's different. Those are
Yeah.
grown people making a decision.
And I'm just saying, don't tell me you ever made that business decision ever. Like, don't ever tell
Why?
me. Don't, because
Why
I can't
not?
look at you. I can't, because I can't. I'm being honest. I would tell you right now. I'll look you in the eye and say, I
Wait,
love
is it
you.
True Confessions right now? What I just missed? True Confessions? Say it again, Shawnee. What happened?
No, I ain't never had no threesome. Either way, with two girls or two guys. I've never done that. But I'm just saying, you know, Mike doesn't want to hear that. But
No.
I'm pretty sure she probably done slept with more than two men in her life. So what's the big deal?
I totally understand that. But if you had two guys up in that same hotel room, don't tell me. I'm saying I'm still gonna love you. Lie to me for my sake. Because if you tell me,
You said lie to me.
I'm not gonna look at you the same.
But why?
Because I can't have. It's not gonna sit well with me. And that's why I'm telling you, talk to your therapist if you got some problems with it or whatever, or just keep it to yourself. Just keep it to yourself. I'm just telling you if you're with me.
Like, I don't want to know.
I don't want to, and I'm just saying, look, girl, I really love you because I know there are things that I've done that you probably don't want to know either. So there's certain things that got done that you probably don't want to know either.
Don said back, way back in the day, he admitted to it. But he said back. He had to preference that. Like, not right now, not the Don Page that we know today.
Hell no.
It's the
How
Don
far
Page
back?
from back.
What's back? Is
Hold on, y'all.
back like 3 years back or 30 years back? What's the difference?
These are my confessions. Join me on the Instagram on the live so I can have y'all both on here before we take this break.
I sent a request.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's just different now with the new phone. Like I wish I could just send, because when I try and go down, maybe I can't. Oh, I can.
Mike is Tom Cruise. He can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Well, I don't. And unlike some of y'all fake ass men who think y'all can, like, just tell me. No, just tell me for real. No, I'm saying no. I ain't gonna hold it against you. Just tell me. Just
thinking about it all. What did you do this? What did you do that?
Yeah.
Really? Are we moving forward or what?
Guys can't handle a woman saying that she performed oral sex on another guy. You think he can handle a train? Guys can't handle that.
Let's just call it a threesome. Don't call it a train, because that's
because at some point, and this is why they call it a train. At some point, she's on her stomach, ass up, and they taking turns, and you're like, "That's a threesome." But that's what you're gonna visualize. That's what you're gonna visualize.
Oh, okay.
That's what you're going in your head. Because if you're just gonna say it was a threesome, and then you're gonna let that guy actually decide on his own what went on in that threesome. This is why I don't even say it. Don't even say it. Because if I tell you the situations of a threesome of one girl with two guys, he's going to, he might jump out the window. Don't tell him.
Why?
Because there's going to be a
you know this woman done had sex before.
No, but if the fact that a man is hitting from the back and she's taking care of another man in the front, I'm telling you, no man wants to ever. Well, that's part of the threesome. You can't have a threesome. You can't have a girl with two guys and have that not happen. I know, Shawnee, a train sounds like a sexual assault.
Yeah, that just sounds bad.
No, we were talking about everybody's consensual. Everybody has agreed. Rodney Perry said it best. The male ego is fragile.
It's fragile. Yes, he did say that.
The female ego is fragile.
Mm-hmm.
No,
ego is fragile too.
Yeah. But you know, guys have made it hard. No pun intended. Guys have made it hard on ourselves because if another man found that you are happily married to a woman for 25 years and you have 3 kids, right? And the marriage has been incredible, and then finds out that your girl had a train ran on her in college, that dude will actually emphasize more about the train that happened in college than congratulating you on the 25 years and the great marriage and the 3 kids. He'd be like, yo, you really did that after you wiped her after the Kappas hit her with the canes.
I think those guys are just
the Q
jealous.
through.
Yeah, they just jealous because in college they probably did something that was crazy and off the wall.
Dog, I'm still amazed. I'm still amazed at Will Smith.
Wow.
Like I give Will Smith all the credit in the world. Will Smith could have kept that whole thing with Jada and what's his name? August Alsina. He could have kept that quiet, and he sat at the red table. Like, I gave that man credit. He sat at the red table after he finished crying with puffy eyes.
But he done did his dirt. I mean, so she stepped out.
Let me tell you what I'm not doing.
What?
I'm the fuck out.
I mean, they've been together all that time.
Nope.
I mean, I don't agree with it. I don't condone it. But I mean, if it works for them, hey. But didn't they set up that they were having an open marriage? Didn't they set that up?
And I said I gave him credit because he followed through. Matter of fact, he called Jada out on it because he basically was like, "You weren't supposed to get caught. You were too blatant with it." I wasn't blatant with my white women. I wasn't blatant. But guess what? He better than me, and he probably made the right decision. They're probably a happy family. But get the out of here if you think I'm staying.
I don't think women can, sleep with somebody over and over again and not catch feelings. I don't.
Well, that's what, and that's what I'm saying. Will sucked it up. God bless him.
Because if I'm gonna let you come back a second time and you did something right the first time, because if it's whack, if it's trash, it's like okay, whatever. But to keep on doing it, you're not just doing it, and you stepping outside of your relationship. You're not just doing it.
I'm good. But God bless everybody.
Do females keep a running tab, Shani? Because do you keep a running tab of numbers
of how many people I've slept with?
Yeah,
absolutely.
2 hands.
Excuse me.
Oh. No, we just waiting. You said absolutely. Don't get mad at us.
I think that you should do that. I get tested every year for all STDs, HIV and AIDS. Yeah. If I'm active that year or not, if I done slept with somebody or not, I get tested every year.
She still didn't answer, Mike.
No, I'm not telling you how many people I've slept. I'm not giving you my body count. No, I'm not giving you my body count.
Yo, what time?
I ain't giving you my body count. I can stand to have more, though. I mean, I'll say that at my age, you would think that I have more, but no, we're not getting into that.
That was fun.
I had there was one, we were having a conversation. Jay Black might have been, I don't know if Jay Black was at the bar just like, he had to be. And we were talking to this lady, this woman, and we were talking back and forth. And then she put a body count number out there, but she said it like casually. I don't know if I told y'all this before. And she said it was like 39. She was like 39. But she said I only had 39, right? And I was like, 39.
Wow.
But the breakdown
is that Shine, is that perceived as a lot?
To me, that's a whole lot. Like you can be.
Right. I'm still gauging your numbers. Okay, so 39.
And the lady was in her and the lady was in her 40s. But then when she broke, when like she was like, no, she was like 30 something going to 40. Like I remember, but then she started breaking down numbers, and it made sense. Like I get it. Like I understood. Like to a guy, first of all, a guy can never complain about a woman's number because me and Jay Black talked about this earlier. Yeah, if I really looked at my numbers, I would really think I should be dead. Also, you should have got something deadly. I don't even know. Like, I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that almost in disgust. Like, I don't, like, who knows? I don't even know when we lost track.
You don't even know their names? Like, you don't know the people?
Stop playing, Shiny.
Like, you can't remember who?
Wait, you know every person's name you've been with, Shiny?
Yes.
So we don't believe you. You need more people. Like,
I need to at least know your name. You know, something about
I'm
you.
gonna
Where
be
you from?
quiet.
Where your people from?
Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet. Like I'm gonna shut this down. I'm not.
You don't know their
How did we
name.
get here?
What if
Like-
something happens and you got to go back and tell everybody that you've been with?
We, guess what? We all got it.
We caught. Everybody, we all caught.
Yeah, but you got to let the people
That's
know.
funny.
I ain't gonna lie. Like by 19, by 19, there was no like.
That's awful.
That is horrible. It is. My God, if I could do it all over again, I would do the same exact fucking thing. I would do the same exact thing.
Run that back. Run that back. Come now, selector. Rewind.
You got me thinking about that drunk night booty calls. I don't have no drunk night booty calls.
Girl, you better stop playing.
I don't.
Shawty takes a lie and just runs with it. She holds
I'm
it.
not
Fans.
lying. My phone is so
Never
dry.
had a booty
Like
call
ain't
now.
nobody call me like that.
I saw the bathing suit picture. You had some drunk booty calls.
No,
I saw
I
the
did
bathing
not.
suit picture.
No,
You
I
had
did
some drunk
not.
booty calls.
No. I was
Look.
actually married at the time.
What? Whatever.
Yeah.
Action said, if I got $20 for every name I can remember, I wouldn't even have 100.
Y'all just out there wild with it, and you know.
Well, y'all be acting like we wild with it by ourselves. There was a chick next to us who woke up and was looking at, and she was looking at me like, "Who are you?" And I was like, "No, who are you?
Who are you?"
Yeah, I ain't never had that experience. I've never had that experience where I just met somebody and went and slept with them, and I don't know their name or. That has never happened. I mean, that whoever I have been intimate with, we have had some conversations, went on a date, you know.
The name is the outfit or the thickness.
Yeah, whatever she had on,
whatever she had on.
Or whatever weave. She had a blonde
red dress, red dress, blonde hair. That's what y'all call them. Like, no, for me,
like you get up and you done. Y'all both look at each other like, "Nice not meeting you." Yeah.
No, I can call everybody that I've been with. I got their phone.
God bless.
Wow,
God. That is amazing.
Good wholesome girl. She's a good wholesome.
Nah,
God-fearing, God-fearing wholesome girl.
Golly. All right. I hope Stacey went back to work. I hope she ain't listening to none of this.
Yeah, we're just playing anyway. We're just
kidding.
We're just goofing off. Goofing off.
I don't know. Ain't saying too much of nothing. What's your body count, Jay?
Is allegedly with Sexy Mo. We're late for allegedly with Sexy Mo.
We're late.
We're late. We're really
We're
late.
late.
Yesterday, Shawnee, since Mo wasn't here, the listeners called in. Well, they did their comments with their allegedlys.
They did their own allegedly yesterday.
Y'all see how he smooth changed the subject, right?
No, but that was good. That was like yesterday. They really
it was really good to see.
That was great.
You know, let's see if Ashley has allegedly with Ashley. I would love a story from Ashley. Don, anybody got a comment? You can put your story out. It don't have to be true. It could be made up. It could be whatever. Just anything.
What if your penis like made a ringing noise, like when you hit certain like landmark, like when you hit 500, it went ding 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 like that.
500. You know what? That would be great. And you know they had made this condom. It was made in Europe, where when the man puts it on, it was like something in it.
Oh, it shows you
lets
STDs,
know.
right? It shows you if you have
they got
STDs.
STDs or something. I said, okay. When they releasing that in the States.
Yeah, that would ruin the moment. Like, oh, blue. Oh, damn. Chlamydia. I don't think 39 is a lot. My number is not even that high. She could be counting the ones that aren't even worth counting. First of all, if it went in, it counts. If I went in you, it counts. Like either way. We talked about females. We talked about females appearing yesterday.
Yesterday,
Y'all
yeah,
snitches now. Y'all just snitches now. Why y'all snitching?
Jay Black, don't never get no straight answer, but he be wanting to be all up in your business.
No, this is a transparent show. We all transparent on here. We do talk a lot.
But if they did have something that like, even like if you hit 50, like bing, 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 we give you
if
like
you hit 10, once you get past 5, you need to know. Wow. That's
how old were you the first time? Is that a safe number?
Excuse me.
Oh, you can't say
Excuse me. Excuse me. I was well over 18, but oh my God.
I thought that was a safe number, a safe question. How old were you the first time? I thought that was legit.
I was out of high school.
Wow.
All right.
Excuse me.
Okay. Everyone counts. Everyone counts. But I will say this. I don't think the first one should be held against anybody, male or female. The first one should not. Actually, I would say the first 3, but the first one should definitely not count because most of the time nobody knows what the hell they doing
at all.
And then by the time you figure it out, and when it actually happens, your head explodes, not your head on your shoulders.
Oh, we got
because Drake
go
fans vandalized Kanye's childhood home.
So that's a great story, Ashley. Thank you. Allegedly with Ashley. So Drake.
Ashley, what's your body count?
So Kanye, so they destroyed. So Kanye had that home built, the one that he had built, or the one he really brought in Chicago.
No, they said it was his Kanye's child. Yeah, the one in Chicago, the one that people were doing the videos in front of and stuff like that. Donda. That chant in the beginning, I found out. Well, some people said on Instagram that he had made a quote that Donda he listened to, that was his mom's heartbeat when she was in the hospital the last time. And that was, he remembered how it was going down. It was like boom, 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 boom. I actually, listen, I saw what everybody said about Kanye West's album. I listened to it last night, for real. I sat on that balcony. Dog, Kanye's a genius, but it's not hip hop.
Oh my God, actually.
39 is high school numbers. It is.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say that? Yeah, yeah.
In high school?
No, I didn't hit 39 in high school, but by 19, about 19, I think I cracked 39.
Because if you started in your young teens,
if you started at 8 in the 8th grade,
you started in 12 and 13 years old. High school, by high school,
And I remember nothing I was thinking about in the 8th grade.
And it's nasty because cats wasn't even really. We was having sex to be able to tell people we were having sex.
Remember your Kanye thought, because Soulja
the Kanye thought. Kelly, I don't think my numbers are high. I mean, it's double digits, but less than 40. I just don't need him asking details. Guys already asked the comment, have you had a threesome? So I do not need him asking. So if a guy asks you if you had a threesome, Kelly, always say no. I don't give a damn what you did. Listen, the Kanye West, I listened to the album. And I'm going to tell you, I'm surprised. Like, even when, DJ Envy actually apologized for calling Kanye a clown.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And I'm surprised of Charlamagne being so into hip hop. Listen to Kanye. If you listen to Kanye West's album, it's not a hip hop album, y'all. And we keep trying to judge it as such. It's a guy who's bipolar, who's a musical genius, who every song paints this picture. It's like going to an art museum, but none of us go to art museums. I've only been to 2 art museums. It's like listen to his album is like going to an art museum and going in front of one painting and looking at it and inhaling it on what it is, and then going to another painting. That's the type of artist he is. He's not a rapper. Calling him a rapper is disrespectful. The dude, his brain, when I'm listening to these songs, I'm really listening to a musical genius who's not on his medication, who's making these songs. And even when I hear the younger rappers on his songs, they even rhyme different. And a lot of people will notice this. There are no curses on this album. He deleted all the curses, even when you curse.
I didn't even catch that. Well, I didn't listen to the full album yet, but it's good to know.
And Jay, I'm not saying this like in no type of shade, like for real. Jay probably won't like the album. Now, I just like these different things that he does on the album that are bugged out. Like him and Jay-Z, they got the one song where no drums come in. It's just him and Jay rapping, and you're like, a drum has to come in. Something has to happen. So when they get done rapping, all of a sudden the drum track comes in. And you're sitting there going like, why would you do that? Because that's just Kanye. Mm-hmm. He's really just an artist. He's not...
That's
Kanye
how he did Keisha Cole's song. He did her song like that too.
Yeah, and
the
Kanye
beat never really dropped. It just
Kanye don't give a damn about radio. He don't give a damn about radio. He could care less. Don't ever play a song on radio. The whole world is still gonna hear it.
Maybe that's why he took Soulja Boy, didn't make the final cut. Soulja Boy got his songs on the radio. And actually, it was a comment. They got him out on the video and asked him about it, and he was upset, and he shared his thoughts.
Wait a minute. I got it because
I set you up perfectly to throw right to a bam.
I know.
But Soulja Boy is upset. Like, he letting it be known.
Can I ask y'all something? Like, this is what kills me about the Chris Browns and the Soulja Boys of the world. Y'all shocked that Kanye did that? Are y'all shocked that Kanye got you on an album and cut you off are y'all we shocked? We shocked Kanye did that. Y'all know Kanye is the same dude that spazzed out on Jay-Z in a concert on stage for 30 minutes. Y'all was so thirsty to get on the album that y'all forgot that he wore the Trump hat. Y'all forgot he wore the Trump hat and said slavery was a choice. But y'all was so thirsty to get on the album. Dog, Kanye is being consistent. Like, if I steal money from you, Jay, if I've stole money from everybody around us, right? And then you find out, then you let me in your house and I steal money. Are you surprised?
You're a thief. First of all, I'm mad at myself for letting you in the house. But yeah, you're the thief. Yeah, I'm mad at me.
Probably the first thing that me and Jay are going to agree. Jay, thank you. I'm mad at myself because I sent my verse instead of going to my lawyers and saying, hey, before I send this verse back to Kanye, let's put it, if I don't make the album, they got to pay me $5 million if this gets cut off the album. Y'all mad?
So you're getting paid up front and you want a contract to say, if I don't make the final cut, I get an additional X, Y, and Z. And it's up to them if they want. Okay, I get it.
But I thought that happened all the time, that artists will do a verse or something and it might not make it.
Yeah,
don't they get paid to do it?
They get paid. He got Soulja Boy got paid for the track. He just didn't make the final cut.
So then what's the problem?
He wanted that Donda money. He wanted that album that 10 years from now, that album's still making money and he getting residuals money. And he wanted to shine too, of course. The fact that you could say I'm on Donda's album.
All these artists could be in on they could all be in on it. Kanye could have paid all these people and know that there's another album coming out with remixes on it and your shit's gonna come out. That means he's got a song with Chris Brown. He's got a song with Soulja Boy. That means he probably got a stash of songs that he can release another album within like 8 weeks.
But let's go ahead and play this clip from Soulja Boy. They got him out. TMZ actually got him out and he addressed it.
Like, he blamed it on Universal. You saw that tweet where he was like, "Yo, Universal."
That's cow. That's cow. That's cow. That's cow. He just only reason he said that. Why you ain't said it before the album come out? You wait till I express myself on social media and then you made an excuse. You know for a fact Kanye not finna let nobody release his album without his permission.
That's why it took this long.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So come on, Kanye, with the cap. Just say you fucked up. You left Big Draco off the album, boy. You know what you did. Don't put it on the label. I don't give a damn if he mad. I don't care how he feel. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you could have called me before the leak, before everything. You could have called me and said, Draco, this the reason why your album. This the reason why you didn't make the album.
Yeah.
Don't have me reading social media and you saying, oh, it's because of the label. You could have personally called me and said that. So I'm supposed to go off of you saying that, oh, it's because of the label. That's why I'm not on the album. Nah, you're supposed to call me personally, just like you called me personally and asked me to be on the album, just like you personally sent me the beat in the song, just how you personally been calling me every single day till the album came out. You can't call me and say, you can't personally call. No, I ain't block him. He can call me right now. You can't personally call me and say you didn't make the album.
I feel like, look.
My whole thing is this: don't waste my time. I'm working on the album too. I just had 2 #1 songs on the Billboard chart. You reached out to me for a reason because I'm doing good with my songs. She Make It Clap, Ricky Morty. I went #1 independent. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a reason that you reached out. But don't waste my time, because just how you working on the album, I'm working on my album too.
Is the legit points?
No, because if Kanye sends him, if
Mike
Kanye
said
sends him
no.
if Kanye sends him another track right now, you know what he'll do? He'll put a verse on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe not. Maybe not. It sound like he's
Absolutely.
trying to have standards. It sound like he feels some type of way.
They asked him in that whole thing. They asked him, "Would you do music with Kanye West again?"
He said,
And
"You
he
can call me
said,
now."
"He said you can
yes.
call me now, and I'll do it." So shut up.
Yeah, at the beginning, we missed the very first part, but he flat out said, yes, I would.
Dog, all these cats
He's
know.
butthurt though. He's still butthurt.
This is but Soulja Boy is brilliant on this case. Soulja Boy's career right now is based on making reactions like this. So Soulja Boy has to keep this social media. So in his mind, this is brilliant work. His fans believe that Soulja Boy's pissed at Kanye, which means we're now going to support Soulja Boy. We're going to go harder with Soulja Boy. That's brilliant. Kanye's brilliant because Kanye has a younger guy and younger guys dissing him, which is bringing more attention to his album. So it works hand in hand. Like all this stuff is the matrix. It all keeps working. Nobody's really mad at anybody, but you got to put a show on for everybody.
Yeah,
you got to put a
he's
show
not
on.
mad. He's just hurt, and it's understandable. It's like, wait, you've been calling me every day. Now you gonna tell me you ain't called me to tell me I ain't make the final cut.
But Jay, do you understand the stunt and the flex on saying that Kanye was calling me every day? That's an Instagram, TikTok flex.
Yeah, and he said he can call me right now. He's like, yeah, like I got his number, he got mine. Like if I want to call, I did get the flex on that part. Like, yeah, he call me every day.
Yeah.
That's that. And who's the only person who hasn't spoke about anything? It's Jay-Z, because Jay-Z makes his money in a different way. Like these guys,
because he poured Hove off too, right? Yeah, and replacing with the baby.
With the baby, and then he took the baby off and put Jay-Z's verse back on. I'm like,
these are all Jedi mind tricks.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
These are all Jedi mind tricks.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody getting paid but us.
Exactly. Exactly.
Look, we got to come up with our own Jedi mind trick, okay?
Everybody's taken except us. Yo,
I gotta start a beef with Mike. I gotta do something.
No, but we need somebody in the mix. Like we need a Kanye or a Jay-Z that, we need them to talk about us. We can't talk about them. They need to say we trash. So everybody will come try to find the trash,
No, and I'm sitting here listening to Kanye's album last night, and I'm going through it, and I'm not saying, see, another thing, this is not an easy album to listen to because we have been trained that a song should be 3 minutes at best. We've lost the fact that our parents used to listen to Stevie Wonder songs that were 6 minutes long.
Yes, forever long.
And they would play them and rock out to them. And literally
over and over.
Yes, and bring it right back. And it could be a Earth, Wind, and Fire song that was 7 minutes. It could be a Parliament Funk song that was crazy long, and they wouldn't care. So when like Charlamagne said, yeah, it's a hard listen, and I'm like, it's a hard listen because, dog, we scroll on an Instagram post if it's literally over 70 seconds. So, of course, it's going to be a hard listen when there's a song that's 5 minutes. And Charlamagne also made the point, like, his rhymes sound dated. Compared to who? If you're comparing him to 20-year-olds, he's not supposed to rap like a 20-year-old. He's in his 40s. Like, we're not supposed to have grown-ups rapping like 23-year-olds, 25-year-olds, 26. Matter of fact, Drake don't even rap like 20-year-olds. So it's just like, it's amazing when I see the critiques of this, and I just sit there like somewhere Kanye's in his big ass kingdom with 6,000 screens, like one huge 20-foot screen, and having little boxes, and he even has, for somehow or another, he has our show in a box. He's like, what are these doing?
Well, he need to see that
up,
Dave said that Dave said because he's rocking with Soulja Boy, he wouldn't buy the Kanye album. So all Soulja Boy fans could, go the opposite direction and not support.
Dog, if you don't buy, so this is what's gonna happen when the next group of songs come out and Soulja Boy's on it. what you'll do then, your Soulja Boy fans, when Soulja Boy comes back on and says, yo, Kanye got the new album coming out, I'm back on it. So what the Soulja Boy fans will do then is they'll buy that album and then go by the album that happened before. They'll get both albums because they'll be like, oh, I'm back with
back
Kanye
in
West.
good graces now. We back.
Dog, you can never
made up.
Yeah, you can never, like, once people are hooked on something, like the Fast and the Furious. I don't even like the Fast and the Furious movies anymore. I still go to the movie theaters and watch them goddamn movies.
We got an alleged story from action.
Okay.
Allegedly, the security guard that punched the kid for being late is charged with child abuse. The 6'7", 200. He should be a basketball player. 225.
Action. Are you exaggerating? Action. I think Action exaggerating.
Nah, I know he got arrested.
No, I'm talking about him being 6'7".
6'7".
6'7".
I think it's too detailed. He must have saw that.
That's a waste of size. You're disgraceful.
If he's 6'7" and 220, he's skinny.
You 6'7". Your ass can't pull 5 rebounds in an NBA game. You're disgusting. 220. Hey, Shawnee, what you think about Trick Daddy getting tossed? That was disgusting, y'all. Saying he's teaching women how to eat ass. Come on, man. Yeah, Trick Daddy got.
Wait a minute. Oh no, don't.
Was,
I don't want to know.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday.
I'm sorry, Stephanie. I don't want to know.
It was disgusting.
I don't want to know.
Oh, actually, said it's on media room. Oh, so it was on media takeout.
Monica, what's up on my IG Live? What's going on there, lady?
No, that ain't never true.
Ashley Newman, yup, Mike. Then they will want to know why he was left off of what? Left off another.
I think the album. She talked about the album.
But with the Trick Daddy, when you, I thought you was gonna ask Shani. I didn't know you was gonna ask her personal opinion.
No, like.
Because she's
what?
Never...
Okay, what was he doing?
So
no, ain't
Nori,
nobody ever tossed my salad. No, and I ain't tossed nobody's salad. I don't play those.
Yeah,
games,
he got
you know?
so Trick Daddy had
that. Okay.
Yeah,
Trick Daddy got a team. He's got this thing of women need to toss it. I just didn't understand.
She didn't. No, I thought she was going to admit to her personal.
Women need to toss his salad.
Oh, I don't even get it, Shawnee. I don't. Nori asked him on Drink Champ, so women should. I don't even know why grown.
Jay, you over there eating ass?
Now, how does it get to me?
You asked me. You want to know?
We wanted a female perspective.
Are you
a female
have you,
on the
how
show.
many salads have you tossed?
Is
how many
female on
women
this?
have tossed your salad? So you bent over and spread your butt cheeks and let a woman lick your behind.
I don't want
That's
to
what
talk about.
With being a female on this show, we wanted and needed your perspective, and you wasn't here yesterday. So when they brought back up, I said, "Oh, this is great to get Shiny's thought." Having a female perspective on the show,
spread somebody's butt cheeks and lick their behind.
I don't
That's
know
what you think.
I don't know what you're into.
Am I looking
Shiny?
like a dog or
Your
something?
college,
like a cat or I mean what?
Your college days, I didn't know.
All right, there's a lot of people eating the groceries. There's a lot of people going on. I'm not for it. I've never eaten groceries on purpose. But listen,
on purpose,
that's what you on purpose or accident.
Y'all, you gotta understand, Shawnee, you've never eaten a vagina. So there's a lot going on at night and there's a lot popping. Like sometimes your tongue could get you can get too a little aggressive, and next thing you know, you're like, wait a second, wait, back up.
No,
like it can happen.
That's too out of control.
It can happen. Sometimes y'all legs be all pulled up in the air and stuff like that. We're getting graphic right now. We apologize. Sometimes the legs be up in the air and the guy's performing oral sex, and then it gets crazy. Allegedly, Tank co-signed to Trick Daddy on tossing salad. I don't want a woman tossing my salad ever. Like I don't. I don't.
If I am ever with a man and he licks my behind, it's a wrap. It's over.
Well, what it was by mistake? It was dark.
Look how passionate she got with that one.
What it was by mistake?
No, you don't make that mistake. My ass is my ass, and it's in another region. It's not in the same place. How do you?
No, but I don't mean to be
put
graphic,
your
but
face in my
sometimes
face?
the legs are in the air and you're performing, and then all right, we don't get too much into that. All right, but I don't want a woman to do it. But yesterday, my whole point was there's a lot of black people who are literally co-signing eating the groceries, like Trick Daddy. I don't know why Nori and Trick Daddy were having this conversation as grown-ass men in their 40s and 50s about having your booty ate. I thought that was suspect to the beginning.
Within
I didn't think
itself,
that was...
right?
Yeah, within itself, that was a dumb... That was a dumb, ridiculous.
Why are we talking about that? Why are two dudes talking about getting their behinds tossed?
100%. I thought that was weird. I watched like 2 seconds of it, and
behind, and he get too excited. Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
He said if he don't clench and flinch and jump, something
if
wrong.
I touch your butt and you stick your butt out at me,
he tooted out.
Okay. Well, I know where we won't be going.
Yeah. But my whole point yesterday, you were here. I said every comedian wants to laugh at white people. And the constant joke is that white people are nasty because dogs kiss them they let their dogs lick their faces and then lick their mouths. You can't say nothing if you've eaten an ass ever in your life. Shut up. I don't want to hear you talk about white people nasty because they let dogs sleep in their bed. You licked an ass. There's no topping that. Go back to the last one, Jay.
And you want to throw up like, I mean, I no judgment against you if that's what you do. It's just it ain't happening over here.
But I don't understand even why Nori and them got into that
right,
subject.
Jeanette, they don't know how to hype it. It's like that is an exit. That is not an entry. That is no.
And I said it yesterday. If you don't take a shower and you have not been in the shower and in your shower you bend over and spread your ass cheeks, your butt ain't clean. You got to have that shower. That water got to be. I need my thing thoroughly clean. I'm not playing. Matter of fact, you're not really a couple, and you take that little sexy shower. If that person ain't never bent over and spread them cheeks to get that water right there, you're not clean.
Okay, TP. Thanks for being honest, TP. She said it's a great feeling, though, Mike. She loves how it feels.
Okay.
Go ahead, TP.
Girl, get it all.
I said I never did it on purpose.
If they want to toss the salad, I will send them your way.
She said it'll make you feel good. Shiny said, no, you come close. It's lights out, over.
No,
forget my number. Everything.
Yeah, that's just...
I do kiss my dog's face, their head. I do kiss my dog face, their head.
Well, I let my dog sleep in the bed with me. My Rottweiler just sleep in the bed with me.
I can't. My skin.
No, they didn't live in the face, but I have a big bed. They have their space. Like even when I had my truck, they had their seats in the truck, and you couldn't come get in if I had them, couldn't nobody get in the car. Nobody. If I put them in the back, like I did that one time with Tiara, put her in the back so my god sister could get in, and she pooped in the back of my truck. I said, okay, well, I'm gonna pick nobody else up in this again.
Yeah, I don't play. I can't. Well, I have sensitive skin.
She nasty, Jeanette.
I know, Jeanette.
I know, Jeanette. I see.
That's
I'm not
what
playing.
I'm
not playing. I'm not reading it. I'm not reading it. But I can't. I can't.
And then all that poof come.
Yeah, no, I'm not playing. That's nasty. I'm not playing with the dog smell, but no, I'm not playing that. I do not kiss my dog's face, their head. Listen, whatever, y'all. I have sensitive skin. Whenever I pet my dog, I have to clean my hands immediately after, or my hands break out. So I definitely can't have the dog in the bed because it's going to be ridiculous. Sidebar: do anyone think something bad may happen on the 20th anniversary of 9/11? No, because the government doesn't have any plans to do anything.
Wait, you said no, you don't think that's going to happen because
the government don't have any plans to do anything. Let that settle.
Yeah, because I'm like, wait, you said that wrong. He said, okay, you meant to say that. Okay.
The government doesn't have any plans.
How do you know? How do you know they ain't got no plan, Joey? How you know?
Because
you don't know.
Because the Taliban, whoever. Okay, well, I don't want to get this pulled off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Talking about Joey B can get you pulled off YouTube too.
Who knows? Who knows with YouTube? Who knows? Who knows?
He gonna try it.
I'm sure the government is fully aware of 9/11 and the anniversary every single year. Honestly, like they have to be.
I'm gonna say this for a person who's been on planes just about every other weekend. You're not flying a plane into a building just because you have box cutters. And if you're dumb enough to believe that a bunch of terrorists took over a plane with box cutters, and that's how that plane that flew into the building, you're crazy. Every time I get on a plane, I think about it again. So let me get this straight. Y'all don't have guns. Y'all take over the plane with box cutters. And y'all believe that my punk ass could literally say this, I'll take a lie detector test. You're not taking over the plane with a box cutter. You're not. If my life's at risk and I'm trying to get home, you're not. So when I say, don't worry because the government don't got nothing planned, just read that for what it is. Because after the towers went down, we went and invaded Iraq for weapons of mass destruction, which we never found, and then said, my bad.
Here you go with the conspiracy now. I actually
It ain't
agree with you.
Well, didn't they tell them that they had bombs or something on there?
They supposedly had bombs, and then you got actual footage on YouTube where firemen are running out the World Trade Center. They're running out saying the bombs are blowing up in the basement. The bombs are... I'm not making this up. Y'all can just go to YouTube and see the firemen running out saying the bombs are blowing up in the basement.
So they got word that it was bombs in the basement. Like, I'm confused on how. I mean, everything is not a conspiracy though. Like,
no, because why are there bombs in the basement?
Why would the government kill? Well, you know, all right.
Because
that's why I didn't want to get into it, because they wanted to invade Iraq.
Back at Saddam Hussein for trying to kill his daddy.
There's a ton of like they're documentaries that will show you step by step. It's just that we can't handle this.
She said, does he have on a Snuggie? No, I think that's a hoodie.
Oh, that's my hoodie. Yeah, that's my hoodie. Yeah. Even though I had a Snuggie, and I want to tell y'all one thing right now. I don't know what happened to my Snuggie because this is when I was drinking a lot. I don't know where my Snuggie went. I know I'm off topic. Snuggies are the best thing that I've ever put on in my life. Now, I won't take a selfie in it. But anyway, yeah, so don't worry.
But Ashley didn't put cap. She's buying in all this. But Ashley, I saw clips where the bottom of the buildings were already on fire, and that's how they came down the way they came down, straight down.
Why would they already be on fire? Why?
Because they were bombs in the buildings.
Yes, but they didn't say there were bombs in the building. They said it went down because of the planes, the terroristic act. They have refuted the building. Yeah. They have refuted anything about bombs in the building. Building 9 or building 6 went down without it being touched. It went straight down. If y'all just go and watch the YouTube footage, the third building, nothing happens to. It's a perfect demolition, and all the buildings go directly down. These buildings were built with this steel not to melt at all. Like, but I'm not getting it. I'm not because nobody wants to hear this. It was a conspiracy theory about John F. Kennedy. It's not a conspiracy theory anymore. It was a conspiracy theory that Ronald Reagan put crack in Los Angeles to fund an illegal war. That was a conspiracy theory. It's not a conspiracy theory anymore. It's fact. So when people put the word conspiracy, they do it to degrade it so nobody can actually be like, wait, is this true? But they wait for 15, 20 years later where everybody goes, oh, shit, that was true. But 9/11, y'all do what y'all want with it. And don't get at me because I lost comedian friends. I lost a person who was at my wedding, died in that building. I lost 2 comedian friends that died in that building that we did actual comedy shows for them. So don't hit me with the you ain't lose nobody. Because I know y'all get into that sentimental stuff where you're like, oh, you didn't lose anybody. No, the person that was at my wedding died in there, and he worked for the transit. That was the trains that went up under there. So don't hit me with that bullshit neither.
Oh, wow.
It's just always a conspiracy theory. That's the only thing that threw me off. There's always somebody with some type of, for whatever the reason, if it's from Eazy-E's daughter to like the 9/11, it's always somebody got a conspiracy theory to something just to create that doubt of, but it wasn't really there. I don't know. I don't know.
No, people have been having unprotected anal sex forever. And follow me where I'm going with this. Since kings were wearing wigs, and then all of a sudden AIDS pops up, and they say the reason it started is because people were having anal sex unprotected. Wait a second, that's been happening since the beginning of time. So we believe that's how it started. It was the gay disease. And they will believe when a medical person says the reason why it came about, AIDS came about, is because somebody had sex, trapped a monkey and had sex with a monkey, and there were cuts, and that's how the blood would. These are actual things that people say to us, and we never go, that's a conspiracy. No, they just say, yeah, that's how it happened. And then when people go like, well, wait a second, could this have been something that was man-made? We go like, no, it's a conspiracy. Okay, I got it.
Steph said, what?
I got it. I got like this COVID thing. This COVID thing wasn't a man-made thing.
Here we go. Now COVID. Here's another conspiracy.
How is it a conspiracy?
No, I'm waiting for you to say how it wasn't it was a monkey. It came from China. Everybody got all them theories.
I'm just saying, you're gonna tell me this wasn't created in a laboratory? This just happened? But I'm good. I'm not gonna we've had a good show and I'm very happy. And I'm not gonna get frustrated over something that there's nothing that the machine gets us to believe. Look, I took a COVID shot, even though I didn't want to take a COVID shot. The machine got me. They got me.
They would ask the psychic tomorrow if COVID was man-made or not. Would the psychic know that?
I don't think that's like what he does, that part, huh?
What was the last comments we missed? There was a what, and there was something before the what. How a
before
building that stand high is the clouds don't tip over but fall straight down. Look, I'm going to tell you right now. Google the Empire State Building. A plane flew into the Empire State Building, and nothing happened. It's a fact. This ain't conspiracy. It's a fact. Yes, I have no life. I have tidbits of information like this all in my brain for no reason. I don't even know why I have these in my brain. I just know that these buildings were built for impact. They were built for plane. Like when they built the World Trade Center, they built it, and the first thing they thought to themselves is, what if a plane hits it? That was the first thing. But,
So what's a conspiracy? So you can have a conspiracy for any and everything in life, from anything. It can why come up with certain ones and not for certain other ones? Like if you follow what I'm going with, this whole conspiracy mindset.
Because there's a reason behind the reasons. There's a reason behind the reasons. There's an agenda that goes on. And think about it. What started then after 9/11, going to Iraq, going to Afghanistan, we just pulled out 20 years later. We just pulled out of that just now, a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much money was made in those countries?
So why pull out now? What's the conspiracy by now? Because it's 20 is an even number?
No, because we're done making the money. And we're like, all of a sudden, Joe B was like, all right, this war is so unpopular now. We got to get the people out of there. We've been there for over 20 years. We can't stay there for 30 years. The Vietnam War, it was a conspiracy theory. This is an unjust war. People protested against this unjust war. Muhammad Ali protested against this unjust war. And everybody sat around and said they're conspiracy theories. They don't know what they're talking about. Well, guess what history proved? Muhammad Ali was right. He was absolutely right. We shouldn't have gone to Vietnam. So when they put the word conspiracy on something, it's just to make people sound crazy. It's just to make people sound crazy. When people go like Dr. Sebi, conspiracy. He really can't cure nothing. He can't cure nothing.
He was a friend of mine. You
need this medicine. Those conspiracy crazy folks think that Dr. Sebi can actually heal you through health. Shawnee can tell me a story about getting cured from her cancer, not ever taking radiation again, offer some help. And somebody's going to say she's crazy. That's a conspiracy theory. People, just because something is different than what everybody's telling you doesn't mean it's a conspiracy. It just means it's a different point of view. It's something different. And even if I don't, let's just say Shawnee tells me her exact verbatim story. This is an eyewitness. This is somebody who will tell me that the doctors didn't even understand. They looked at her, and tell me if I'm saying it wrong, Shawnee. Okay. They looked at her and was like, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? And your answer was?
Oh, I ain't telling. I ain't telling him.
But your cancer had, I don't know the terminology. But your cancer had changed.
Yeah, there was no need for. So they had given me 4 months to live. They're like, if you don't do the radiation, if you don't do the chemo and the radiation, you're only going to live about 4 months. And I said, okay, well, I'm gonna take my chances.
That conversation alone.
We're gonna take our chances. And so when we came back after I did what I did, then they were just like, well, we don't have to talk about chemo and radiation anymore. Okay, so what's the next step? They said, well, you can opt to do a It was an option. I didn't have to do the mastectomy, but their thought was if we just remove the breast tissue, then you don't have to worry about it coming back.
You know you're a movie, right?
I'm a what?
You a movie. You a movie in
Okay,
the
we
making.
need to make it. Okay, let's make it. Let's
Somebody
make
tell me
it
I'm
so
going. I got
we
4
can get
months to
paid.
live, and then I go on this journey.
Yeah.
I lose my breast. I'm survived it in this year. Like that's a movie.
Yeah.
And my thing is, if I tell somebody and I suggest what she did, they'd say I was
Oh no, you
crazy.
can't put too
Oh
many
yeah,
eyes on it.
the whole church
They'd be
thought I
like,
was crazy, and it
I,
was you need to do what them doctors tell you to
Yeah,
do.
that's what I would have said.
Some
Then.
of my family members was like, "You better listen to them doctors because they know." I'm like, man, whatever.
so when and all I'm saying, when people down, instead of calling it a conspiracy, can you just call it a different opinion or a different view of what happened instead of trying to degrade it? Because there's too many things that everybody call conspiracy theories that we now know were true.
Yeah, or at least the book. Yeah, good. Yeah,
People
I
won't
guess.
read the book.
Yeah, and
watch
people like
the
me, I'm
movie.
lazy. I want the movie. Give me the movie. I ain't gonna
They
read a
ain't gonna
book, but
We actually did start an episodic on it. Tamra and her mom helped
episodic.
me get started with it, but we started and we actually got approached by Lifetime, but
for
I
the
just didn't want to sell it.
for the ignorant people that may not
Wait,
know
wait,
what
whoa,
that
whoa,
is,
whoa, whoa,
what's
whoa!
an
You didn't want
episodic?
to wait. Before that, you didn't want to sell it.
I didn't want to sell it.
You didn't want to sell the story.
No, because they wanted to, so they were going to give me the EP, but they wanted to take full control of it. And then I could never use that content again. And at the time, it was too close to me. So I didn't want to give somebody my story like that. But some months later, I met this lady and we were talking and she was like, girl, you should have gave them the damn story because you could have made up another story later.
Yeah,
So I
exactly.
said, okay. But I didn't know that at the time. And it was so fresh because I was in the middle of surgery and everything while we were doing this.
And an episodic is just the
Lifetime was going to turn it into a movie.
Right.
But the way we were writing it out was episode. I was going to release it on YouTube.
Episodes. Yeah, there were going to be episodes to it.
Okay.
Got you. Okay.
And then
For those who didn't know, for those I knew.
To Netflix.
I didn't know.
I know. No, but so you had an opportunity to do a movie.
Mike could play the UPS guy.
What the UPS guy do?
We had a character that we tried to make it to because I was like, I don't want all the characters to be black, and so we had a Latin guy.
That's the UPS guy. What does he have a lot of lines?
He was a major. He became a major role in it.
Yeah, I just want to know. Just do I have to work out, or if I'm just being on the screen like once or twice, I ain't got to work out. I'm like,
no,
cool.
you on the screen a lot.
Oh, okay, cool.
On the screen a lot. Yeah.
At that point, I need to work out.
And I love when it says based on a true story. Like I get more invested in those movies because, like, wow, this is
Do you know what
dope.
You know what I hate, and this has nothing to do with Shawnee. When I watch something and it says at the end, loosely based.
Oh, loosely. Yeah.
Loosely based on facts that happened. That means, and I don't want to ruin it for some of the movies I've seen because some of the movies were so dope that I'm still mad at the end it said loosely based on activities and actions. That I said that means y'all took a cup of coffee and turned that into like transporting cocaine. Like
yeah.
I said, damn it, man. All right, this has been good, y'all. This has been good. Hopefully Sexy Mo's gonna be feeling better tomorrow. September 4th, it goes down. It goes down this Saturday, the all-white comedy.
Yes.
Comedy Jam. Me, Rodney Perry, Lamar Jones. We're gonna rock out and tear that thing down. Get your tickets, Majesty Events.net. MajestyEvents.net. Now, if you go to Instagram, you could tap the link in my bio, and pay to laugh. You can tap that link to laugh. Tony is one of my favorite groups. God, make sure y'all do that. We're gonna tear that thing out, tear that thing down, I should say. So shout out to Rodney Perry, and then I'll start promoting September 8th.
Don't you have
later
another
on.
show too?
Yeah, September 8th. It goes down at the Addison Improv. I want to wait because people
attention spans. He's told you they can't focus on too many things.
But in Addison Improv, we're gonna be there. So make sure you get them tickets too, and I'll put my commercial up today.
Shout out to you, Kevin Kurtzy. I saw you, Kevin Kurtzy. KevinKurtzy.com.
Hey, Kevin.
Support the man with the
Kevin's
lion.
one of the EPs for Michael's. Oh, are we telling people that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so we're taping Michael's comedy special. So speaking of watching stuff, y'all be able to support Michael's
Yeah.
Is this your first one?
No. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
First one in
Different. No, it's not my first one, but don't worry. Don't. Yeah. How about my first one? Damn it, let's do it.
Okay.
The first one in years.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin Kirsten.
First
He's
time
one of
home
the-
buyer again.
Yeah.
He's one of the executive producers on this. Thank you,
Yes,
Kevin. We appreciate you
KevinPercy.com.
for helping us make this come to life.
Yeah. That last answer was loosely based on the truth. Ashley, I'm trying to have some shows in Jersey. I just talked to a guy named Anthony Walker, so we're trying to get something popping. I gotta reach back out to him and see what goes on in Jersey. All right, y'all, let's get out of here. Mo, get better. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand, there's only one thing in life that is guaranteed: it will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. Oh, you fight for everything else, man. Fight for your happiness. Don't let nobody steal it from you. Michael Shawn, Jay Black, Shawnee Scott, Sexy Mo, and all y'all following us on Media Room 360 TV. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also